So let's go, mate. Come on. college. Jump on, mate. Come on, mate.
All right, should be on. Yep. All right, guys. Sorry for the delay there. Just getting everything set up. So, welcome everybody to the Div 1 and Div 2 finals. Got young Joey Watkins here with me, doing a bit of commentary. First time on the commentary, mate.
Yeah, just bear with me.
So you'll be right. She's good fun. So. So tonight we got the Warriors playing Black Stallion in Div 1, playing international rules. Yep. And on the Div 2 side, which is on the right side, we have the Retreat versus Black Stallion also. So we'll probably focus mainly on the Div 1 tonight. Calling the international rules. Should be good. Good games. Race to 16, both sides, so 2 tables.
World rules and international rules?
Yeah, mainly we'll focus on the Div 1, the international rules, and but we'll try and call a bit of both as we go. But so anyway, on the first frame here, we've got Zane Brown on the Reds. Very solid player. He's Shaden and Ethan's brother and that, so yeah, he's solid.
Yeah.
Played with Zane a few times and very good curist.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll focus on this left screen anyway, and
yeah.
So yellows are. There's a little bit of work to do on these yellows, Joey.
Safety red in the top corner.
Yeah.
The problem red on the left side.
Yeah, he's got that. He's also got the yellow beside the red on the right hand near the middle there. I mean, it goes to the top. That's probably about it. So he's reds are definitely favourite at the moment. It's be interesting to see how he plans to take these on, whether he pulls the trigger or. I mean, they do all go, but just very tricky transition.
Yeah.
At the moment, you could bump this red out, promote it towards the top if you wanted to, just to open it up a bit.
Yeah.
While he's got that yellow on the left-hand side near the rail, it's not a bad option. He's gone for the double.
Ooh.
Went for the double plant.
Shot.
Didn't mind that option either.
Yeah.
What are you thinking here on the yellows, Joey?
Yellows, there's probably have to turnover shot here.
Don't mind the turnover.
Yeah.
Only thing is, you do leave him on the red to the top, so top right, but
it's
not a bad poke.
Worked out well.
Only thing is, he's left the plan again, which Zane will take on straight away.
Yeah.
He does have a natural angle to play the plant and actually come back down to the right side of the table and play the one near the black or the one down the rail to the bottom right. So let's just see how he plays it. Looks like good pace there.
Nice.
So he's played that really well. So he can take the one near the black now.
Yeah.
I'd get rid of that. Maybe leave yourself an angle on the middle to come back up for the top ball.
Red on the left. You could roll that down and hold on the yellow fairly nicely.
Exactly.
And
so it's just option, whatever you feel comfortable with here. But I like both options either way. So especially while you're on that ball too.
That's
a great shot. Yeah, nice shot. Like you said, you just hold off that yellow, and then you can still just go through this one.
Link up all very nicely.
Beautiful, yeah. So he just probably tops through this one. He should avoid the yellow there and just come back out for the one in the centre and just drop that in. It's not too bad. He was probably worried about hitting the yellow.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. I think you'd want to be taking this one on the rail now under the red, but I wouldn't. You don't want to leave it there too long, but I suppose
The turnover shot's still on if you could leave the white on the rail.
well, he's got a perfect white to play it now, really, because you can just play it in and leave him on the one that's above the yellow. So
as long as you don't leave him a shot on the bottom red.
Correct. I just don't like leaving this ball up the top here, where the red's blocking it, because you need to get it out of the way early. So
I'd nearly be taking this middle red first, so you can have the bottom red as your finishing ball.
100%,
black.
100%
Makes it much.
You can either. He should be able to. The angles are actually different on the camera. Okay, so he's going to play this bottom one. There's nothing wrong with that either.
No.
But as long as he leaves himself a decent angle, that's. I think that's all right.
Yeah.
I think he can just drop it in and float up for the top one there. So, and he's just got to check his angle where he wants to come back for the black, and he should be pretty right here.
Shouldn't be any danger of the in off.
You wouldn't think so. Doesn't want to land on the rail, but it's just going to be a little bit harder to get on the black. But he can play this thin and just come back out for the black. He should be fine. So
anywhere near the blue spot in the middle of the table.
That's right. He just gets in line with that and he's fine.
On the right side.
And like I said, he's a good cure, so he'll back himself to pot it long if he needs to. So
Come on, mate.
yeah,
he's played that well.
He's played that well. It's good shot.
Come on, Stallion.
I tell you what, when you're feeling good, you punch these in, but when you're first frame, you're probably just rolling it, I reckon, Joey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Till you get the arm going at least.
It's all right.
It's not too bad. These yellows are. Well, I don't know if he's got an angle off this one at the bottom left to get the one off the rail, but it's probably too thin. It might be just missing, but that's the shot I'd be looking at.
Playing the double, just natural. You have. That's worked out well.
He's got a pretty big hole, I reckon.
Yeah,
I reckon it slides in pretty easily.
Yeah,
I think you had to punch that shot and really have a go at it, like instead of trying to block the hole, because he would have just played the turnover shot anyway. So this will slide in.
And the double would have been shot.
Yeah, that's right.
The double there, I think, was the shot to go, because if you missed it, the black didn't go in there.
Correct.
And it was your hard ball. You had to get out straight
that's
away.
What I said earlier. He was on that ball earlier in the frame. He could have played it in under the red, but he left it. So it ended up causing him a bit of a problem in that frame. So first frame to Stallion, and Zane's going to be up and about tonight. So
going to be feeling really well.
It's going to be some really good games. Like I said, race to 16 at school. We used to play race to 8 in the finals, and Soldy and that had a chat and decided play 2 tables, race to 16, because you can in a final. If at race 8 you could be in the lead by 4 frames. It's pretty much nearly over, 4 or 5 frame gap. Whereas in a race to 16, you're
always in it.
You still got a chance. If you're 4 or 5 frames down, you're still not out of it. So. Really loving the change to a race to 16. So, so it looks like the Stallion got another win on that back table there. I wasn't watching that game, but so it looks like a good start. 2-0 to the Stallion. They're pretty solid Div 1 side, these guys. So looks like a lot of them are starting to really adapt to the international rules. A lot of people were hesitant to start with, like switching over to international rules, but everyone I've spoke to that has actually switched over absolutely loves international rules, and it's the way forward for 8-ball, and especially in Tas. Like the amount of young guys we got playing now, especially state tryouts and stuff. The way we play the international rules, like, it's so attacking, and it's really good to watch.
And you seem to find it hard to go back to the rules. I personally do. World rules, it's... We play world rules Wednesday nights, and it's hard to adjust going back from playing international rules. Obviously very similar game, but the rules do make a massive difference, like just being able to play them little turnover shots and stuff like that. So, all right, so here we got Jamie
for the Warriors, and we've got Rex for the Stallion. So it looks like, what do we got here? Dry break, was it? Or
Dry break. There's a nice split.
Reds are good. The only thing is the black side up. I feel like
Is it the only red that's potable? Is he on one of these
I think
reds?
he might be on one of these to the bottom right.
If he feeling really well, he could go off the yellow near the black.
Well, that's right. Okay, so now here's a perfect shot. Rex can play this red to the bottom left, and he could probably stun out off the side rail and promote the black if he wanted to.
Very
Like I said, it depends on how you're feeling. First frame of the night,
And
it's not an easy shot straight up, but that's something I'd go for straight away.
Yeah.
So,
and with this red over the pocket, he's
okay, so he's missed
No.
it, but
I mean, at the moment, I feel you'd have to secure the reds to
well,
start
that's right. I
with
mean, you
before-
didn't even have to open up the black, like you said, with that red over the pocket. You only had to focus on potting that red, and you're in control straight away.
Yeah.
So, and then you can use the one over the hole to promote the black anyway. But
So I think they just need to focus on closing the table.
yeah, so reds are definitely, these are the balls you want, obviously. He can actually go into these two here too.
Yeah.
It's just a natural angle.
There we go.
That's not too bad. Yep.
That cannon could be onto this cannon off the bottom red.
That's right. You could
It's-
play it. Yeah, just
I think he's looking at it.
even. I don't even mind. You could flick off one of these reds, and if you're not feeling confident straight up in going out, just flick off and leave the white ball in behind them.
Lay up behind
There's
both.
a couple of options there, but you could work your way. You could play up the top first, take this one near the yellow over to the top right, which it looks like he's going to play. But they're not the reds. Well, they're pretty good. These two are a little bit of a problem, but you can work them out pretty easily. Like you see, you could play the cannon off the other red, and that's not a bad little
that's-
poke there. It's a good shot. So he's cleaning up the top end here, which obviously sometimes is better to do. It just depends how the balls are, but I'd still be worried about I'd want to get these two as soon as I can.
Yeah,
Just to sort
I
things
feel
out.
once he attacks that, and if that comes off, he should be really favourable.
Yeah. Let's just see what he does here. See where he brings his white ball. He's got to use a rest here, so these are always hard too. So ideally, what's his angle like? Probably just screw back down the rail if you can, and then play that cannon like you said.
That's tap the cue.
But is that a?
Do we have umpires? That was.
I'm sure that was a foul.
Yeah,
That
it's
was a
come
foul,
back
wasn't
on the
it?
cue. Is there umpires?
Yeah. There's. You mustn't have seen that. 'Cause
No.
I could see that as soon as it hit it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That cannon's not on anymore.
No, and he's actually dug the black a bit further in. So
Yeah.
I'm flicking off this one here and
Yeah,
probably
no.
trying to leave up behind the yellow near the black maybe.
Yeah, and forcing him to.
Just force him to play something out of it. Or you can still play my shot from before. Just tap
lay
him.
up behind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell you
that's
what,
very
that's-
creative. He's landed very nice.
That's actually a really good shot. He's played that cannon really well.
And the only thing he's got to work on is just making sure he extracts the black or has a shot on the black.
Well, I think if he plays his cannon right, he can leave his white right on the bottom rail, then he can just screw up it. The only thing is you don't want to hit this yellow full when you do play it, because a lot of danger of flicking the black towards the top rail and probably snookering yourself. So let's just see if he gets away with fouling here again. He's probably played that a bit too hard, I think. But
Yeah,
it
he's-
could have been a worse angle than what we thought.
hasn't quite got enough on this to go into the yellow.
I reckon if he... it's hard to see. I don't think so. I don't even know if you could play it thin enough to go across the table and come back into it. It doesn't look... Unless he just lands for a double. He has
he's
played
gone
my shot.
for it.
He has
That's
played my shot. That's not bad.
massive.
At least he's given himself something.
Does this
That's
go
a really
into the
good
middle?
shot. I'll tell you what, this could go straight through these three yellows here to the centre. And
That
if it
would be
does, that's a
massive.
fucking good shot. Sorry about the language there, guys.
This would be.
Oh, there you
massive.
go. I wasn't sure if he had the angle, and he did, so that worked out really well. That's a good shot. Really good shot.
And this would be another point, a point for the Warriors to get onto the board.
Yes, this is for the Warriors to get on the ball, which will be very handy, and it'll be good out too. He's taken these really well. I reckon he had a lot of room there, so he could be in a bit of trouble here. Mind you, he has landed. Oh, the whites. No, he's got a bit of room to work with. What are you playing here, Joey? Do you like just stunning out off this ball? Just stun it to the side rail and get the snooker? What do you think, mate?
I see it's pretty awkward. You've got a rail ball on the bottom. I don't mind the option of playing that and letting the white drift behind the yellows.
Yeah.
But that's perfectly fine what he's done.
Both options are all right. Like you said, because he had the angle, he probably would have been queuing a bit awkward, but you could have played the one to the bottom and still get the snooker as well. But that's completely fine. So.
And the ball he's played, it's come over to the right side, so if he gets ball in hand, he can choose to attack the rail ball without...
Exactly right, and that's his hardest ball, so he's played a really good shot there, and let's just see how he goes getting out of this snooker here. He's played that pretty good. Tell you what, it's not bad, but he's left him a little starter.
Yeah.
A little tester to the middle.
Yeah. I personally would still probably be rolling this ball down on
the rail ball.
Dead weight, because they're the ones that can really irritate you right at the end of the game. And
correct.
It's just...
It's kind of a shot to nothing too, because he gets it in, then he's got a ball to the centre as well. So
whereas playing this middle ball, there's always a little bit of a chance to leave him on.
He's played your shot. It's a good shot.
He hasn't. Just one of those balls go into the middle.
I reckon this one does pass pretty easily. This lowest one should pass to the centre quite easily. He probably gets a little nudge on his top ball above those two, but
I still feel it's a big shot.
It is a big shot. Definitely a big shot.
If he misses, the black there should be a shot on the black.
He got the nudge.
He's played it well.
He's played that really nice.
Played it really nice.
So now it's just which way you want to map these out.
Personally,
I want to get on this ball on the right side up the top. Probably, I wouldn't really like to leave it till last, but
no, I'd nearly be playing the bottom left, then middle, and then
you can work the last three out from there. I think that's the way to go.
He's
so
playing the top.
Then you're not travelling back and forth.
This ball he's playing now, I'd really like to have this as my finishing ball.
I agree. I agree 100%. I'll tell you what, he's near got away with that. So yeah, like you said, that ball that he just played, I'm probably linking that to my black ball.
Yeah.
So I think the right option was probably bottom right and then the middle, and then work out the three top ones from there. So we'll see. He's once again
Kearns is about to take another frame.
Kearns, he's looking to put him on the board here. So looks like he's played him well.
Rock star. That's.
I didn't mind that shot, but he really wanted to focus more on the white, leaving that white on that top rail. What up, mate? So he's left him. This middle pocket's huge now. So
yeah. And as far as he doesn't let the white go too much, these should all be
just a nice little drop in, and then you should be able to link them from here pretty easily.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do anything with the white. Play this corner one, then middle.
Yeah, you got the options there.
Yes.
I think if he can, I don't know what his angle's like, but he's taking this one first.
Yeah,
I would have taken that next, but that's just me.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with this option either, so you can go either way.
Should be fine. As long as he doesn't leave himself. I wouldn't be taking the middle here purely because it's hard to
you just want to play this
connect
one that's
these
on the
two
outside,
bottom ones.
Come out off the side rail, and then once again you've got both options there for both balls. So it's probably just under hit that. Hampered queuing, not ideal. But he should just be able to drop this in. The only thing is he might not be able to leave himself a decent angle
and try
to drop this in for the black. So
had to try and hold as much on that as he.
That's pretty good because he's played it, so he has left himself the angle. Longer shot, but sometimes you just have to take your medicine and take those harder ones on. So just focus. This is your black ball here, Joey. So.
He's
good
played
shot.
that really nice.
It's a beautiful shot.
Very confident.
Rex has been playing for a fair while. He's pretty steady. pretty steady old player, Rex. But yeah, he's cued that well. And like I said, that's your black ball shot, isn't it? So
Yeah. Played that very nice.
good finish there by Rexy. He's taken them really well. So
Another one for the Stallions.
3-1. Long way to go. So
Long way.
back table here, we got Sean in the lovely pink shirt there.
Very nice.
I think that's one of their older shirts. I'm not sure who the other fella is from the Stallion, but I can't really see anyway, so we'll just wait till they rack up this front game here. But so what do we got on the Div 2 side? So retreats up 2-0 by the looks of that. 2-1, is it? 2-1. So 2-1 to the retreat over there. As I said, they're playing world rules. So
many tactical frames.
Could be a few tactics going on over there, and so I thought we'll try and focus on the Div 1 side. So,
and that's also the benefit of international. They tend to go a lot quicker and more aggressive games. And
100%. Knowing that you're only going to get one shot, you just really have to take them on.
Yeah.
There's still good tactics, don't get me wrong, but really you got to be fairly aggressive, as you know by playing them state tryouts and that.
Yeah.
You look how aggressive the frames and that are, and that's how it should be. Like obviously you play safe when you need to, and you can play your little turnover shots and that kind of thing. But I just love it. Like I feel better playing international rules.
100%. I
just feel like you back yourself a lot more.
And there's just more confidence behind it, in my opinion. Just works out really good. I think the only safety shots we've seen so far is probably the first frame in the first one or two shots.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's just settling the nerves and
and I mean Jamie was probably a bit unlucky there. Like he played a really good out. He just missed the black ball to the centre, and then as soon as that happens, you get punished for it.
Yeah.
So, I know it's easy to sit back here and say, but you just got to make sure of them, because in these rules, same as world rules, of course, but you should get punished.
Yeah.
If you've missed your last ball,
you
should be punished for it.
Especially putting all that effort and work into all the balls. You can't rush your last ball.
No, that's right. And just make sure of it. Like, so we got the so Zane's back up again. So they're obviously into the second round already. Just waiting for his opponent. On the Div 2 side there, we've got, Reds look like reasonably, they're not too bad, but the Yellows are still a chance here on this side. A couple of hard ones.
The middle ball should go.
Middle ball should drop in
on the top
fairly
side.
easily, so you take these two top ones first. He's played that really nice. That's good shot. So he just drops his one in, drops the middle in, and then he's got a bit of a shot to nothing.
Yeah. Being world rules, cover the
You'd
pocket.
still try and leave yourself a bit of an angle on this rail ball. So if you do drop it, you get back out. Otherwise, if you're too straight, you're probably going to snook yourself. So
I feel he's taking this middle ball a little early.
Probably wrong shot, to be honest. But
unless
he didn't like his angle on that top ball. But I feel like he could have dropped that top ball in. And then just held. You can play it with a bit of check side if you want to hold for the centre ball. But he's obviously opted. I'd be taking this other red first, personally.
Yeah, it's really hard to get on this year.
Yeah.
Having to play two cushions with a lot of side to have a shot.
So now he's sort of... I'll tell you what about the red off the yellow in the centre? You reckon the yellow's too far out? Probably is, isn't it?
I think if he smacked it,
it wouldn't be a bad shot,
would be a massive shot.
I don't know what else you do here. He's just tied it up.
Out. That's ended up really well.
I had two visits.
Oh, no, that's...
Okay, that's not ideal. Well, then you probably should have taken that ball first. I didn't know he had 2 shots. So there we go. World rules, you see. That's
and
a
he's
foul.
touched the yellow. Have we got an umpire over there?
I hope that's been called because it was definitely a foul.
That is.
They've probably had a few drinks too, so who knows if they've seen that or not. But I've definitely seen that from back here.
Yeah, that was.
So let's see what he plays here. We'll know if he's got 2 or not.
Yeah.
I tell you what, this ain't a bad little poke either. Oh, it's a good effort.
Oh, and he.
Yep, no, he
hasn't called it.
All right.
And that's for the game. You would imagine. Dropping this on and anywhere near the middle of the table,
right.
It's hard to go wrong.
You don't need to get too close to your work. That's pretty perfect.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. Beautiful shot.
Got
2 left-handers playing, Joey, hey? The old left-handers, they're not too bad. I know a few good left-handed players. Salty disagrees. I was talking about someone else on our rudders. All right, so we got game on here. Back onto the left-hand screen. Got Clarkey for the Warriors. He's near dumped the white there. He's got away with that.
Very well.
He got a ball.
No, drive break. It was very well timed.
I'll tell you what, these Reds,
even yellows.
Yellows are fine, but
can
just
get
an
to the
easier
middle.
starter on Reds.
Yeah.
Reds are delicious. Hardest ball's probably in the centre of the table here.
Yeah, working around
I
there.
think you can land on that pretty neat to the centre. I reckon there's a lot more room than what you think.
I feel if you can get to this yellow in the middle, yellows would probably be the ball.
I would
being
prefer.
less balls to work around, or being yellows down the bottom.
Yeah.
With reds, there's more ways you can run into traffic.
Yeah. I don't mind this though. He can just come around beyond these 2, and then he's got an option. He can play one to the centre. Depends where he lands. Like, I think the highest one probably slips into the centre, but the other one doesn't because that yellow looks like it's in the way. The yellow above the black. It's kind of hard to see from here. Oh, Zane, he's not afraid to play. He's using the jaw. He's not afraid to play left-handed either. He won't use the rest. He'll just get down and play left-handed. Now, I don't know how he does it because I cannot play with my opposite hand. I'm terrible, I tell you. So
dreadful.
But anyway, he's looking pretty good. Just dropped this in, then he's got the one to the top left.
And he's looking very comfortable. He's
killing the ball pretty, and we've put the commentator's curse on him. He was probably just worried about maybe it was close, so it was just maybe had to slide past the yellow.
Yeah.
It's hard to see from here, but
these yellows again. He's take this middle one, and I find if you just roll this left one down, the only problem is once again the same middle yellow,
and that I think it might pass to the bottom left here. So I think he's landed off angle though here, Joey. So he might be sort of pushing towards that red. So maybe just play around it if you need to, and still land back out for this. There you go. He's held on the red.
Held that really well. If this yellow goes,
I think it passes. It passes.
Definitely the shot.
The same thing. He probably just nudges onto this red, and then they all link pretty well. Jesse Georgia, yeah. Thanks, Salty.
Cheers, Salty.
Yeah, so I reckon that was probably pretty tight past that ball. How are you, Clarkey? That's all right. He's got a bit of result there. He's killed that red. I mean, it does drop in, like the one on the left-hand side.
But this red down the bottom is pretty safe. It's a little bit of work to do.
Yeah, I think just wait till he moves here, but let's cue that nice. He really needs to try and land. I don't know where he lands on this bottom red, mate.
There is the option of playing this bottom right one and then playing the turnover shot.
Correct, but you really need. I mean, then he can return the favour as well. So
it's high risk, low reward.
It is. Let's just see how he plays this year.
He's come off the side rail.
It's not a bad shot. I'm just. I suppose, it's hard, but it goes to the right centre. Well, it goes to both centres, but it's a hard shot to land on.
the only thing I can think of, he could possibly just as well try and hold on this yellow and push that to the side.
Maybe
rail.
even just push
There's
it over
a bit
there
of a
and
benefit.
block the yellow that's on the side rail. I mean, I just can't see. I can't see an option to land on this ball off these last two reds.
No.
So let's just see how he's played this. All right, so does he just play this? If he's on it, does he just play it under the yellow towards the bottom?
Gee, Salty.
Thanks, Salty. Towards the bottom right, or does he drop this one in the centre then play it? Yeah, he probably just promotes it towards and just says have a go sort of thing. Sometimes that's all you can do. Bit harder, I'll tell you what, a bit harder, and that was perfect. It still puts the pressure on.
That was probably the right shot. I find it was probably a little late to play it.
Correct. Because he's cleared a lot of the table out of the way. So.
And he if he doesn't try and if this yellow didn't go, he could try and roll it up behind the bottom red again.
That's right.
Let him turn over.
What are you doing here, Joey? You taking the one over the bottom right, or you just...
If it's off the cushion enough and he's confident putting side on the ball, it's a big shot if he can hold on the yellow.
That's
bottom.
right. That's probably what you...
I don't think there's enough angle on the red to...
Might be too thin, but it's hard to... I reckon he might be able to, actually.
I think he's loading up with
side.
side.
I think he's loading her up. He might be able to, like you said, just nudge into that yellow.
He's tried it.
He's missed it. Do you try and play a little tuck-up shot here, or... It's quite hard because you could leave him on that rail ball. That's the only thing.
And it's not very hard to get out of with all the yellows down the bottom.
He's got plenty of room to go across the table and stuff like that.
But it's hard still playing aggressive because the red doesn't double in the middle, doesn't double into the corner.
Double the corner.
I don't think it doubles into the corner.
I don't reckon it goes past that yellow.
And even if there was enough room behind the yellow on the rail, that would be great, but it doesn't. So,
not sure here. I'm not sure.
Probably
just flicking off it to try and take it back up towards ball. I don't know.
Yeah.
Still though, you're still just going to leave him.
He's tried.
It's not a bad poke.
Kill the pocket again. He's had some really. It's pretty close.
I reckon he has blocked that yellow. That's not a bad shot.
It's worked out very well.
He's got it into an area too, so
played that very well. But here you have the option to lay up, so it's all shot to nothing. I just wonder. I don't reckon this passes. No, I'd be laying up on the bottom and letting him move the red out.
Correct. Yeah. I would be leaving this ball. This is a good ball to your black. I mean, it doesn't matter where they are, but
unless this yellow does go past the red, which
it might. I don't know if he's looked at it, but. It's hard to see from here. Tell you what, though, he could just promote it towards hole and leave the white on the bottom rail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Force him to have a go. I mean, you don't want to try and leave your opponent a chance.
No,
but sometimes you just got to ask the question. So,
went
easy.
Good.
Went
easy.
So there you go. Back here, it looked like it was pretty tight, but that's a good
really
shot.
Clean.
So just stun this in.
As long as he doesn't clip off the bottom yellow.
You just want to stun it. I think he's... Yeah, that's fine. He's probably played a bit hard, but that's all right. That's a pretty good angle anyway, so he should be able to just drop this in.
As long as he doesn't drift too far.
Play it with a bit of right-hand side just to bring it up. I don't like this shot. He didn't back him. Didn't back himself there.
Yeah,
I feel like the second last yellow, he probably could have just stunned out off it.
Yeah, I find it very strange. It was definitely a strange shot. He's left this red on. It's very
well. If he can't cut it, he can double it under the yellow. He's got a pretty big pocket there. So
yeah, because the white might be running a bit wild if he does cut it in.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the only problem.
I reckon under the yellow, double under the yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cut it. That's unbelievable.
It's landed very well.
Tell you what, that is a beautiful shot. And as you can hear in the background, the crowd are going wild over that shot. That was massive.
That was very, very nice.
That's a great shot. Like you said, the white ball was flying, but he's
Yeah.
landed on a dime there.
That's
He's just overcut the black.
wow.
He deserved that after that cut.
Really deserved it.
It's all right. It's all right. Like,
Yeah, he still needs to come off. I'd
gotta-
imagine 2 cushions.
yeah, you're playing this bit harder. Yeah, you had to play that with a little bit more side,
Yeah.
probably a bit thinner, and just come around. But
Yeah,
I
you
think
really-
he'd be fine. But
I think you have to back yourself there, because anywhere on the top side of the
even if you land higher, it's better than where he landed.
Yeah.
So
it was potable on the top side anywhere. Whereas if he
Correct.
landed short, what? Yeah.
I'll tell you what, pumping these in a final, they make you feel pretty good.
You
So
will be ecstatic.
you'd be up and about if you pump this in, and you just got to back yourself, pump it in.
This will be a massive shot.
I don't think trying to play safety is good from here. You just got to back yourself and pump it in.
And this is
So-
very important for him to go 4-2 up,
Well, that's right.
2-3 all.
That's
And
exactly right.
that is a big difference.
Yeah, correct. And shots like these, it gets your team up and about too. So see how he goes here, see how he's killing, and I hope he pumps it in. Be a good
this
shot.
would be good to see. He's doubled
He's
it.
gone for the double. Oh no!
It's landed in the
Oh, he's left it on.
left it on.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the double. I didn't mind just pumping it long, but
Yeah,
that's all right. It's just however you're feeling, I guess, isn't it? Like,
always a slight danger of being off in the middle with these, but
yeah. It's a bit of a fine cut, but
dead
back him in.
weight here
Yeah,
should be fine.
Back him in. Just play with a little bit of drag. Just I'll tell you what. Hey, you should have this one from here.
I think personally he really needs to cue this in just to really get his confidence
That's
going.
right. Just back yourself and stun it in.
Yeah.
Play it nice and firm. Just
And-
stun it in.
Get the crowd going and your team going.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, this will be a good win either way. Yeah, there you go.
That's how you want to play those. Like a lot of people would try and roll them
Roll it in.
You got to back yourself and stun them in.
Yeah,
You know, it makes you feel good going in your next frame.
Yeah.
Even though you've had a couple chances on it, you
just really.
just gives you a lot more confidence going into your next frame. Killing a nice long black, you probably pop 9 times out of 10, but
Yeah.
it still makes you feel good, banging it in and killing it.
On this right table here, he's just played a very nice safety.
He has played a
he's
very good
rolled
safety
up
shot.
really
So,
tight
what do you-
behind the yellow.
we're world rules on this
World
side, aren't
rules.
we?
He's
Tell you what, that's
played a really nice shot there.
so. All right, so we've got Trent. So Trent's on the Reds by the looks of it. He's on the Reds, isn't he?
Yeah,
Do you just play the cannon and pot the yellow and just
and
leave it hard on
leave
it, or I think
it's
but-
worked out all right.
I think he could probably get it out.
Oh no, he's
Hang
on
what's
yellows.
going on here?
Oh, he's on yellows.
Oh, he's on the yellows.
Oh well, that's
that changes the shot for me. I would not have played that.
You'd be wanting to play that quite firm.
Yeah. I thought he was
Just
on the Reds.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not a fan of that.
No.
Not a fan of that shot at all. I think you've got a couple of options here, but you can just bump off this red and just let him have a go at the yellow.
Yeah.
All right, we got Shawnee, massive break.
Massive break.
Back to the left-hand table here. So, what are you liking straight away, Joey?
First glance,
First
yellows.
glance was yellows for me.
Controls the bottom table, and
I think
reds are a bit
Both
to work
balls
with.
are a bit terrible, but I think first glance yellows, you can probably just get a bit of control early.
And being an aggressive player, you can work into these yellows.
That's a nice shot.
Play that well.
So this is where you're probably pulling up here.
yeah,
Personally, in this frame,
yeah.
I don't feel like you're going out, so you probably just want to play a little controlled safety shot here. or just belt them open like that and open the
now
reds up.
all the reds are really on.
So
Even this red next to the black.
well, the red next to the back goes. So you're probably just stunning this one to the bottom right. Maybe depends on the angle, but then you can take the one in the centre.
I didn't like that option very much,
No.
going into them.
Crashing into the pack. I think he could have probably fine wicked off it and just left the white safe down the bottom left
Yeah.
and just kept that control.
Yeah, whereas now it's gone the
Well,
worst
it's just-
possible way.
These reds are, I mean, they all go. So
Yeah.
he's taking the one near the black. I don't mind this actually.
Yeah,
Don't mind this at all because he can work his top balls then.
Yeah,
He can work his top balls and then come back down the table. So not a bad poke. Not a bad poke there by Rex. Good option.
it's a really nice option.
What ball do you take here, mate? Do you take the top left one?
Yeah, top.
I think top left.
Do top right, top left.
You can go either way. It's just preference here.
Preference.
Depends on yeah, I'm a left-hander, so I might go the other way,
Yeah.
you know. But see where he's
Where's
landed.
the
See, he's
right-
landed a little bit awkward here, so
yeah.
he might have to just change way he's going. He might have to come back down the bottom table now. So
I don't even mind the option of just doubling the top ball in at soft pace and enough to leave it over the pocket if he misses.
that's right. Yeah,
But he's going aggressive. He's
I
backing
think-
himself.
Yeah, just back yourself and roll this in, and then you're on your bottom ball. So
He's
Tell you
played a
what, that's
lovely
great
shot there.
That's a great shot.
That's a really nice shot.
How are you, Normie? You well? Yeah, good, bro. Good. Yeah, I'll catch up with you, mate. Take her easy. She's pretty close. Oh, it's 5-3, 5-4. So good games. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong table. 5-2 here. Sorry. 4-3. No worries, mate.
Which one of these balls are you using to connect to your black?
Top left,
Top left.
personally, but
And then
I think it sort of
Yeah.
depends on the angle. Like I would have taken the ball near the black while you was on it.
yeah, because with those top two balls, it makes it hard to connect to that bottom ball.
Yeah. So
Um,
he's got a double here.
Double
and
here.
he's just got to top through it and leave himself a long red.
Could work out very nice.
But I would have taken the one near the black first.
Yeah.
And then just played up the table for those top two
Yeah.
balls. What ball was you thinking for the black? Like, would you have played?
I-
Depends on where you land, I suppose.
Well,
but
originally, that's a really
good
nice shot.
And
Worked
he
out
can,
really
he can
well.
actually flick off this yellow here too if he gets
The bottom red was just always going to be awkward as a connecting ball, but he's
Correct,
taken them
correct.
these ways and he's backing himself.
Well, that's it.
He's played to do the double in his out, so he's
He's
mapped
played him
it
well.
very
He's
well.
played him well.
He's playing really confident.
Unlucky. He did hold off the yellow, like I said, but he
Yeah.
just didn't quite get the pot. But okay, so yellows. These are not ideal, especially where he's left him.
No, I'm thinking of just playing off this bottom yellow and clipping and tucking up the white between.
You
all
should
the
be able to
yellows.
just fine wick off it and
Yeah.
see if he. I think just off the left hand. Oh, can he? He should be able to. He's not looking at it though. He's looking at a pot. I'm not sure. This is a massive pot. Like
This is big. It's
kind of played as a shot to nothing.
yeah, but he had to play it to pot, and if he was off, it was stunning and leaving the red on.
That's right. That's right.
It was only a shot to nothing if he was on line.
Exactly. Exactly right.
it's-
I think I would have wicked off the bottom one,
And
like you
was
said, and
tucked
just
them
tuck
up.
up because
Um,
you get ball in hand, then
yeah.
all your balls link.
and it opens up the two bottom balls. I believe the cannon's on, but it opens it up so they're all potable.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Can he flick off the rail and pot this in? Like
Oh.
it's hard to say. It's probably too thin, but
It
he
would
might
be a
able to
massive shot.
Just bump it off the bottom rail. Even if it sits over the hole, it's fine.
Played it well.
Yeah, not too bad.
The cannon's
I think the
on
cannon looks
here,
pretty good, doesn't it?
And I'd imagine he'd take this first and just stun out to about the black spot. Well, he's played that. It's
Pretty good. It's pretty. He's left himself a few options, so
He's killed the bottom ball a
yeah,
little bit.
Probably a little bit too hard, but What are you taking here, Joey?
I'd have to be trying to get rid of this bottom one as soon as you can by playing the ball and stunning down to the rail.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind this shot either, like getting this ball out of the way, but
he's played that with confidence.
That's perfect. Oh, it's bounced
Just
a little
bit too far.
It's bounced a little bit, but it's...
And see...
I don't want to leave this ball too last, so
he's got the middle ball, and that should connect to that bottom ball, and he could stun down to the rail. Oh, I
hit it too hard. He didn't need to stun that hard off it.
I think he only needed to roll in and just hold.
You could have done a soft little stun and left himself just a nice angle.
Whereas now it's very awkward.
Well, he could be running into the yellow.
Oh.
Or close to it, see, and that's the problem. But I'll tell you what, he might be able to just play a little fine wick. Depends on how close he is, but you just dolly it up. These are actually a really hard little shot to play.
Yeah.
Just real finessey, like...
I hope the umpire's watching this frame.
Want to be watching it close, I reckon, but it looks like he's trying to play it over.
And is there any danger of the push shot?
Don't think so. Not from that angle.
No.
The way he played away from it, like it was probably the finest possible point you could play it. But
and the turnover shot here
doesn't do anything for you. That's the problem.
There is a shot, and I can't play it for anything, but you could try and tuck this red up right over the yellow and re-rack the frame.
That's all you can do. I don't think from there you can play a skill shot.
No.
Where the white is, it's so hard.
You'd have to play a lot of top.
The red's just going to stop. The red's just going to stop where the yellow is. So,
and because it's not dead straight on, you can't really top into it. The only way to play them when they're this close, I find, is just by putting top on the white and then it going into the red again.
Interesting to see what he does here. He has played the turnover. I'll tell you what, he got away with it. That's not a bad result. I mean, that's probably the best result you could ask for. Me personally, I'm chopping this in the centre. I can play doubles, but I'd prefer chop this in. You probably love a double here, don't you?
I'd love a double. He's played it well.
It's what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably dead on, so you probably play the double every day of the week. And if I'm playing well, I just chop it in the centre bar. But
and once again, the double's a big confidence shot.
It is.
Confidence shot.
But like that shot there, like you said, he's played the turnover shot and just hope for a result, really, because you're in a bit of strife.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, maybe you could just try and tie it up, like really sit that red hard on the yellow.
And nearly so they're touching and just leave a really awkward shot for the black.
Because, like I said, you can't play the skill shot, and you're just going to leave him on the black if you just pop the yellow and leave the red there anyway. So it's, I'm just going to go to the toilet while they wake up.
Yeah. Staff will be back shortly. Five, 3 and 4-3. Kearnsy 2.0.
Back on, baby.
Right, I'm just going to give a quick shout out to my beautiful lady that's at home at the moment, Joey, watching the stream, listening to the gold tonsils. So I hope you're feeling better. She's a bit crook at the moment, so she's tuned in, and
Will she make an appearance tomorrow?
I reckon she'll come down. She's be good luck charm. She was the last weekend she was here, so hopefully she's feeling better tomorrow and comes down and supports me in the last weekend of the round robins. So
that'd be very good. And had a very nice weekend last weekend.
I actually really performed. The weekend just gone, so felt really good. I played really well and jumped up a few spots and that, so it was good.
Very nice.
You just, I don't know, like sometimes you second guess yourself. These tryouts are really hard. It's a really good field. Sometimes you probably might try and play a bit too safe, or you play a bit too attacking, and you've got to try and find that balance.
Yeah.
And I think the first couple of weekends is a good tester to see where your balance is against the other guys around the state.
And definitely, and it's very easy to let one frame put you off for the whole day sometimes, and you just can't let that happen.
No, that's right. You just got to keep a positive mindset. And you know yourself, like you can come out and be in a frame and you just got no chance, like from the get-go. Yeah. You got to get that out of your head straight away, and you just reset for the next frame, because it's such a long, it's a long day, long weekends. You're going to have frames where you're in, and you just got to take your chances. So I felt like I did that on the second weekend a bit more, and felt really good. So you're doing really well yourself, mate. First tryouts.
First tryouts this year. Sitting pretty comfortable and really happy with how I'm playing at the moment.
You're playing really good 8-ball. It's good to see how far you've progressed, like even from last year when I first met you. You know, I knew you was, like, I could tell by how you cued, good player. You got a good head on your shoulders, but you're playing really good 8-ball, mate, and I really, really hope you make the state side this year.
Oh, it'd be lovely.
And hopefully I can make it with you, mate.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
But yeah, like, we'll get back to this game in a minute, but our money match we had was absolutely awesome, mate. It was one of my favourite matches
by far.
It's not about winning or losing to me. It's about just playing good quality 8-ball. Yep. And I felt like we both didn't miss a lot. So it was it was my favourite money match I've played to date.
No, it was very good. It was 8-8, 11-11.
Yeah.
It was neck and neck all the way.
It was pretty much frame for frame. I think in the end it was probably the two master breaks that you got on me that probably set you up for the win. Yeah. I had a chance and had a master and missed it, and then obviously fouled in that last frame that won. But
and I think that was nearly your only foul for the.
Yeah, that's right. So I wasn't. I wasn't upset with that. It was a really good match. So I was really, really happy to play. And like I said, mate, awesome. You're playing good. So keep it up for this weekend. So we'll get back to this game here. So we've got Janelle
on yellows.
Very steady, Janelle. Been playing for a while. David Kearns' partner, wife, just plays a steady ball, and she'll just roll them in, nicely. She does have a bit of a problem. She's got this one beside the black. That's a good shot.
Oh, that's dropped there.
I think you could probably play this out now.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on playing it out now, Joey? This one near the black.
I don't mind it. By looking at the table on the live stream, it doesn't seem like it. But if you could nearly come off the red into the middle.
Center. Yeah, I like that shot. And
she's played good effort there.
It's not a bad shot. I suppose you got to sort of try and think, like, if I do play this shot, do they have a chance at going out? They probably don't with the red up the top right here. So I feel like it was probably, and the yellow was covering the red to the centre. So I feel like the yellow off the red was probably not a bad shot to the centre.
Yeah.
So would have been interesting to see if it went. You know what I mean? But he's actually
not sure what
did he foul there? Or?
I think so.
Was that? He must have wicked it, unless. He's obviously wicked it. All right, so play this shot now. Let's do it. Off the red into the centre. Come on.
Off the red into the centre.
I want to see it.
It's on. It's on.
I reckon it's on.
Big shot.
It's a massive shot, but I just feel where that red is at the top, it's like a free shot to get your hard ball out, you know what I mean?
There's no real risk
that,
behind
or you could actually bump the black up towards the top. So play play the yellow full ball, but make sure you get the yellow out into a potable position. But you could actually send the black up towards the top as well, because then you got control up the top end of the table.
On red hits here, I feel you have to play the turnover shot as soon as possible.
Every day of the week here. And you can actually bring your white back down the table. You know, just leave it somewhere.
And this is somewhat the problem with people just getting to know the rules. They're hesitant on potting other people's balls.
Correct. And I think as we go on with these rules, people will look at that shot straight away and play the turnover shot now.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like in Premier League, a lot of players would have just played that shot without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
But I think that's just an experience thing. Like,
and even once you get really comfortable, that yellow is really hanging over the pocket, and if you hit the balls right, you could play a skill shot. And
yeah, that's right. See, just leaving this yellow, it could have been out of the open already. Do you know what I mean? And then you just got to be that step ahead.
Especially leaving it till last, which I hope she plays the one on the left and comes down
for it. You really don't want to be taking these two.
No.
Like, take this one, that's fine, but you need to come back down the table and get this out of the way. Once again, I'm probably still playing the turnover shot. Unless she can get... I don't think she can get fat on that yellow, so I just play the turnover shot here.
Yeah.
Let her take the one over the hole and say, rightio, you have a go.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was going to say, if he plays
this has worked out
if he
really
plays
well.
this good...
That's worked out really well.
That's what I was thinking. He had the angle. Whether he gets up behind it and pots the yellow, it doesn't matter. He's going to land on it, and he has. So that's pretty good. Don't mind that. Playing it long? Yeah, he's playing it long.
Yeah, and just dropping this in.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. As long as it sits over the hole, it's okay. Sits out there somewhere.
And that's worked out well.
Fine. See this? Now this is where if you've removed this yellow near the black earlier, you're not in this position trying to get on it.
And I'm not even sure if there's that much room to come off a jaw and just roll up on this yellow.
I don't believe so. I reckon it's pretty tight over the hole, so... Yeah, see, this is not ideal.
Is there enough room for the one cushion off the bottom, or will touch the side?
You'd have to play it with side. But like I said, you should have played this off the red earlier.
Yeah.
Get out.
It was,
and then you're not in this position. This is you never leave this till last. But
the off the red's still there. One
could
cushions.
So ball in hand here. I'm licking my lips. Now it depends on this black ball.
Yeah.
It's pretty tied up. What are your thoughts here, Joey? Like,
I'm thinking of
are
playing
you
the
happy
red.
to nudge into the black and move it? Like,
that'd be my first shot. He's looking at it now, playing this red closest to the black into the left pocket and just nudging into the black.
Yep.
And then you should land on either the top or the...
I think you could play it either way. Like, there's a couple of options. You could nudge it. It depends on how you're feeling. I like middle shots, so I'd probably play it into the centre and just nudge into the yellow and hold for this other ball. But
he just doesn't want to get too straight on it. Otherwise,
no, that's right.
He's okay here.
Yeah,
it's a bit more of a cut than he wanted.
To the centre. You've got to play this to the centre.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a blind pocket.
The only thing is you want to play it fairly firm so the white ball comes back out off the yellow. Like.
Yeah,
mind you, the black ball could go right up the top too. So
and playing it firm, ideally playing into the yellow would go somewhere near the side rail. So
that's right.
He's playing top left.
I reckon he's playing the white safe. Is he?
He played to the top left and the white safe. That's a nice shot.
Good shot.
And forces Janelle to open up the black while she's there.
Just play this yellow, try and hit it full ball up the backside and kick.
I tried to get out of the snooker with it. I tried to get out of it.
The old deliberate. I missed it. Yeah, that's it. Too smart. That would be Salty. I'll tell you what. If this hits a rail, that's a bit stiff. So I'd have played it up off the bottom rail.
Up the back, and
if you hit it full, hopefully you get the black up the top and the white stuck on the yellow. hard shot, but that's probably the way to go.
Yeah.
I feel, but
percentage shot.
obviously you still got to make sure the black hits the top rail. But okay, so here's a free shot now on the yellow. So it's actually worked out pretty good for now. Like
Really well.
didn't he have ball in? Did he take ball in hand? It was ball in hand.
It was.
Did they not?
Do we have an umpire or just a timekeeper? I don't think I've seen a foul called.
It should have been ball in hand. It should have been ball in hand because it didn't hit a rail.
Yeah. It definitely was ball in hand. Because I wouldn't imagine he would have played it where it was
that's
from.
what I was thinking. You would have taken it closer to the red, wouldn't you?
And the Reds landed safe.
Not ideal.
And the
Once again,
yellows-
you can just play a little drop shot. Like you don't have to do nothing with the white.
No.
I
nothing
feel
at all.
like he might have been ripped off there though. I'm pretty sure that was ball in hand. So
Yeah.
just drop this in, then you got the black to the centre.
Yeah.
So same thing. Like she's still got a little shot to nothing. So
And with the angle on the black, the white will drift safe
yeah, that's right.
anyway. It's not
make
dead
sure of it.
straight on the black.
What does that say, 5-all?
Shot. That's a really
That's a
nice
great shot.
We're on 4. Well, we're now on 5, but yeah, now it's 5-all.
Right, 5-all is it? There you go. Yeah.
For some reason, it already says 5-all.
We just reading into the future, mate. I reckon he was looking at those, but that's different
fine.
screen.
Yeah.
Because I did that before.
Yeah.
But I looked at these scores before and thought it was, I don't know why, but
Yeah.
that's why you sort of look at that straight away.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a nice little finish there by Janelle. Like I said, just nice and steady. Drops the last ball in, black ball to centre, perfect. Good shot.
Not overplaying any shots and
Just dropping them in like.
I still would have liked to seen the off the red into the middle.
Oh mate, it would have been a shot of the night. Like,
That would have been massive.
I think it was the shot to play. I would have loved to have seen that shot, but oh well, we might have to set it up later and we'll have a go at it.
Be good.
So 5-all. This is good. That's what I want to see. Just nice close game. So, and I think it will be all night. Like I think it's going to be probably frame for frame. So,
And about the even pacing on both divisions, 5-4 and 5-all.
yeah. Okay, it's not the worst break. I don't know if he's on a yellow, but
I'd be trying to grab a yellow and pull up as soon as possible.
so would I. If he's not on this bottom one here, I'm probably just playing this red to the side rail and leaving the wobble safe.
Yeah.
And make him have a go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
just pop the red out.
Yeah.
Leave the wobble on the top rail. Make sure he's not on either of these two yellows
And,
to the bottom.
and just leave him a really easy
Yeah.
shot on the red.
yeah. Sort
force
of
him to-
force him like
Yeah.
sort of a bit of bait. You
And
know what
most
I mean?
of the time they take it.
That's correct. So sometimes I'm happy to set up a bit of bait, you know. He was on that, so that's fair enough in taking that shot. It was probably pretty tight, so he's a bit unlucky there. He hasn't podded it. I
And,
think he's taken the right balls, that's for sure, but he
And
just hasn't got
does
the
this
pot, so-
yellow go into the middle?
I reckon it does, yeah. I reckon it passes
yeah.
pretty easily, so...
Yeah.
Yep, so
Yeah.
he's closed the table.
And
he's
I'd
got
be
down
holding
pretty
on
quick.
one of
I
the
would not
bottom
take this
balls.
ball here. I'd
I'd be nudging the bottom.
the very bottom one. You just nudge it over and get a little safety.
Yeah.
I feel once again you're taking control of the frame.
Yeah.
Don't know if he wanted it to drop. I'm not too sure, but I definitely would have played to hit the jaw there just to really make sure of it. You know, doesn't matter if the yellow's out away from the hole because no red's going down there anyway.
Yeah.
So, but.
He's going the big cut. He's feeling confident.
Yeah, I just like this ball to the black. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I think that was a good ball to the black because the
Yeah.
black's so high.
Yeah. And see, I don't even mind these reds now. They've opened up a little bit more.
They're not bad at all. Are you having a go at these, Joey, or are you pulling up a little bit?
If I was having a go, I'd be taking these 3 at the top and then trying to
Correct.
If you can get all, there's only one problem ball on the bottom.
Well, that's right.
Which goes into the bottom left, but
Yeah, you just got to land on it neat. I think he's probably... Yeah, this one above the black is not ideal.
no.
But he's played it.
I'd nearly be playing a shot to nothing and doubling the top red.
I don't mind doubling it, and you get the white near the black. Just leave it
Ideally nudging.
Actually,
or even just cutting the red to the pocket and leave them
You
white.
can either nudge it up towards the top left, or like you said, you can double it, and then you got your Lincoln ball to the black as well.
Yeah.
So, a couple of options. He's tried for a bit of coverage. This is really tied up this frame here. So,
And if it is going into a tactical battle, I'd imagine he'd be doubling this bottom yellow down behind everything again,
yeah,
just so he gets a bit more control of the pocket.
you just don't want to keep potting these balls. It's
And this is dead
Not-
straight. He's got no angle to go into them.
why not just nick off these two together and just promote one towards the hole at least, and just leave the white safe.
Yeah.
See, this is becoming just death now. Like
The plant's not quite onto the middle, but would have been something.
I mean, it's a result, sort of, but it's
Sort
not
of.
ideal. You just play this cannon over the hole, don't you,
Yeah,
mate?
just dead weight, because you don't want me to be killing your first red
No, that's
on the
right.
bottom cushion. And
Just play it dead way, and then if it goes, well, you're back out for the middle,
Yeah.
and then you can probably have a go at 'em. But
Yeah.
so I don't think. Yeah, I just didn't like that. I didn't like just potting those yellows. Like there was just no. You're just taking your soldiers off the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you probably just needed to take a bit more control early in that frame and just make sure of them. Tell you what, he's near jagged with the centre. He's got his ball out, so it's not terrible.
Yeah.
What are you doing here, Joey? Just fine with off these two together and
they're tucking it up.
tuck up a little bit?
Yeah. He's played it. It hasn't ended up too bad. But if he pumps this in confidently and stuns to the side rail,
Tell you what, it's not a bad effort. But so you just need to take a bit more time. Just make sure of where you want to be. You know, these two balls to me, they link into the black. So I just don't feel like I would be taking this ball yet. But
no.
I understand it because he's already on it.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but I probably would have played around with these bottom two first.
Yeah, and that red he just played was covering the yellow quite a bit, and so that was another ball in the way of the yellow.
I think you just got to...
He's ended up. He's got a result. He's got a result
he's
here.
in a world of hurt here on the yellows.
Yeah.
You just got to fly and wick off it. All you can do, really.
Watch the push.
That's a push shot.
That should be a foul call.
That's a foul, and it's not going to be called. They should have proper umpires.
I don't think I've seen a foul called today.
That's a massive push shot, but
and that's because the tip of the cues remained in contact with the white after.
you can actually hear it as soon as it's played.
Yeah,
You just hear it straight away. So
Were most of these players here at the start of the year when you had your talk about international?
No. Bit of a shame because I sort of did go through a few of those things like that. We touched on the push shot, but I think it's one that really needs a bit of attention because a lot of people don't understand the push shot.
No.
I think once you actually explain it, people understand it.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of people they don't know. They don't understand it.
And sometimes it can get quite nitty and gritty, and it's debatable. But shots like that
one
when
is
it's quite
obvious. Like,
Yeah.
How'd you go?
Lost the wing to the first and black in the second.
Oh, close games. Good effort, man. That's all right. That's a good effort. He's a good player. Well done, man. It's all good. I just don't like that shot.
No,
Really.
I'd be playing that with confidence once again and
Just stun back out,
stunning
man.
it. And
I'd rather miss the pot and get position, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Than get the
Yeah.
pot and have no
Yeah.
position.
yeah.
But
And with the yellows, the black was safe, and there's quite a bit of work to do on the yellows going up and down the table.
that's right. Your transitions are horrible.
And he's just making quite a lot of work out of this. If it comes off,
It's been a very hard fought out because they've sort of probably few interesting shot selections. I feel like yellows could have taken control a lot earlier, but in saying that, he's only left him on this bottom one, but
hasn't ended up too bad.
what are you playing here, Joe? You just pump this out towards the centre of the table, or
This black, I don't believe it goes past the black, and it's a big cut into the middle.
I think you could leave pretty much the white where I don't mind this shot either, but
It's a
but
good shot.
You could bump the yellow up towards the centre and leave the white where the yellow is. I like
It's
this.
worked out
Tell you
very
what.
well. That's
What do I know?
that's worked out really well.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Forces him into having a go here, and as you know, you've got to hit a rail, so you can't just lay up.
No.
Like you got to.
And I've seen these pot before, but not today.
Not today, but he's
It's landed quite.
Tell you what,
pretty nice.
now he's got a link ball to the black. He's got down on this pretty quick. I reckon he should be taking this other ball, to be honest. Okay, he's changed his mind.
Yeah,
Just got to have a good look sometimes and make sure of which way you're going.
yeah,
You know, we can all get tunnel vision sometimes and just get down and play the shot. But
definitely. Does this black go past the red?
oh yeah, it goes.
Oh,
it goes.
Definitely
Yeah.
goes.
So I'd be leaving. I suppose. Yeah, it depends on how. Yeah. I mean, he probably didn't leave himself a good shot on it anyway. But Jesus.
And that's a fair break in world rules.
Yeah, and that's going to be a disgusting frame, so we won't even worry about that one, I don't think.
Another benefit of international. They're re-racking it.
Oh, well, it was a foul. There you go.
Yep.
Thank God for that, they say. That would have been a mess of a frame.
Yeah.
Now, where's this red going? Bottom right, is he? Yeah,
Oh.
he's had a good ping at her, but that's no good. It's no good. Do you chop this one in up the top here, mate, and leave this bottom ball for your black, or
I'd be
preference?
probably playing
preference,
it,
but
it's hard to say because you don't have too much angle to work with this top
but
one.
now
and
he's just left himself a worse angle. Like
Yeah.
I feel like you play that one first.
I think this is nearly frozen on the cushion. It's
You're not cutting it in. There's
No,
no way you're cutting it in.
no.
You take it first while you're on it.
Yeah.
Because
And
your
the
white
white-
ball links to the black.
and the wire rolls down, and you have no danger of the red even if you miss
exactly
it.
right. Exactly right. So
Yeah.
I feel like he probably took the wrong ball there, but that's fine. So what do we do here? It's hard to see what angle he's got on this. If he can stun me on the black or not. You might be able to just come through and land behind it. Oh my God! He still potted it in the centre. If that went in, that would have been stiff actually, especially at that pace. And now he's got a little chop in. He's promoted that perfect. Oh wow!
Massive,
That is
massive
unbelievable
game.
scenes. What a shot!
Wow.
Get in there, son. Come on,
Come on, he's pumped. Fist pump.
Go on, boys.
Yeah, they're going.
Get around him.
They're pumped up.
I love it.
Wow.
What a promotion on the black. Yeah.
It's a
Shot,
massive,
Jamie.
it's a massive frame. That'll get them going.
I can't
really.
believe he pumped that in near pot of the black in the centre. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I think he had enough room. And
That
I think
was
he had
sick.
enough room just to stun behind the black.
I think he did. I think he did, and he's just gone held
Straight
Mary,
into it.
bang. 6. What do we got? 6-7. So
6-7.
good games. Good games. Mate, I love it. You get. You get me on the commentary, I won't leave, mate.
You're lucky you're on there at the moment, mate. I was about to jump on with Aiden, but hey, I'll get my turn.
Bit of chit chat from the peanut gallery back
just
here.
the peanut gallery behind us. You don't worry. You don't worry about the peasants, do you, Joey?
No.
You
It's
don't worry
only
about
first class.
You don't worry about the peasants when there's. You don't worry about the peasants when there's 8-ball royalty in the building, mate. All right, so what do we got here? Who's up? Max has been playing for about 76 years, I reckon, and he's probably only about 63. So,
So we're backing him.
has been around a while. I reckon he probably played when the dinosaurs were still about, to be honest. But
Play any snooker at all?
sorry,
Play any snooker at all, Max?
no, I've never seen him on the snooker table, mate. So I don't think he does. I think he's just always played 8-ball.
Yep.
Yeah, it's, pretty handy old player. He's been around for a fair while, so.
Yep.
Terrible break.
Yeah.
First thoughts. Oh, I don't like either, but yellows. Yellows probably.
He's taken on the cut. That's a massive.
It's not bad, but I just think yellows probably.
Laying up.
He had a hard opener.
Yeah.
In all fairness, but I feel like if he, I mean, as you know, Joey, like if it's a hard layout, you don't have to pot something straight. Like you can just lay up. Let them have a go at it, you know.
He's playing good shots, but it's not rewarding him.
Once again, this is where, okay, so he's missed the pot by a mile there, but if he pots that, right, he's just potting himself into trouble.
Yeah.
So
and as soon as, I'd be trying to go yellows, but as soon as he potted his first red, I'd be trying to lay this bottom right red up along the rail and letting them remove some traffic out of the way.
That's right, let them have a dip at the yellows. Like, if they go out, they go out. That's fine. Well done, you know what I mean?
And it looks really messy. Oh,
yeah, these yellows are.
Oh, what's he done there?
I tell you what,
does this red go in the centre?
I reckon it does. I reckon it does.
Little bit of a result.
Just the one above it is a bit of danger. Tell you what, double it and push the black out of the way. Oh, he was on that one. Oh, I didn't even realise he was on that. I thought he could have played the bottom one, double it and push the black, maybe. But
these yellows are quite nice here and
quite delicious. You just got to really okay. He's lost position.
And if this yellow next to the black goes in the middle, I can't see many problem balls apart from the top one.
I have a feeling he might be too close to the black to drop it in the centre, but it's hard to see on this camera angle.
Yeah.
It might be right, actually. Looks like he's playing it, so must have heaps of room there, I'd say.
Oh, he's gone to the top.
He's gone to the top, okay.
He's gone to the top.
Didn't have...
He's left quite a big pocket, I'd imagine, for this red. And if this red drops behind the yellow into the corner pocket...
I reckon it might, yeah. But I tell you what, these reds are really hard to link. They're not ideal. They're not ideal. See, there's just, oh no, he's got to drop this in and probably land for the red to the centre. And then what do you got? You got to play the one under the yellow up top. It's very hard to link. These yellows definitely favourite.
Definitely,
100%.
A lot of work to do.
So he's overran that, and once again, you just. Okay, so now he's got to change his shot again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not sure if he's too close to this yellow.
He must be
he
able
must
to
be
see
on.
it, so.
He's played a really nice shot there.
Good shot, but actually, he's got to pump this in. He's got to pump this in. Come back out.
Bit of work to get on it, but it's
bit of gear. Put a bit of gear on it. Oh, you only got the top throughout.
Yeah, that's a massive shot. He's got unlucky there.
He's probably just cued it too hard, but like he had a perfect angle.
Yeah, he's just got a little bit unlucky there.
I think you're just playing a double here, mate.
Yeah,
you're just stunning off the bottom rail. Little soft stun off the bottom rail and coming back up the black, really.
And wherever the white lands, that should be fine, seeing as the black
have
goes.
The shot, that's right. Or you can belt it and get the triple.
Oh, That's
or
the
you can
result.
build it and
Then
get the triple.
go the double, hit it hard enough for the triple. It's
a good double.
He's just got to make sure of this black now.
Chop this in, Joey, or double?
Chop this. Just put it in the middle. You
Just
have
chop
to
it.
make sure of it.
Just
After a
chop it.
clearance like this, you have to make sure of the black.
Correct.
It has to be.
You've got to
cotton
chop this in the centre, mate.
Oh,
He's gone for a quadruple and it's gone back the other way. I don't know how that is
straightened up a
even
bit. on it.
happened.
Straight quadruple hasn't worked there, boys.
That's
Yeah.
I think just chop it into the centre.
Yeah, just making sure of it. After playing a clearance like that, you have to make sure of the black.
Even like I know, like it's probably negative to say, but even if it sits over the centre, you've put that much pressure on after making that kind of out.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you, that's a good shot. Rightio, so he's just got to take his time and map these out here. All right, so you're just taking this to the top left and coming for the middle, and then you're just floating down the table for your last three yellows, really, aren't you?
Yeah,
You need to.
Got to make sure he doesn't come too much to the right.
Correct, yeah. This yellow to the bottom left, you want to clear that out of the way, obviously, first, so the other one goes, I feel.
Yeah.
He's playing it now. I still think the top two balls are the shot. Top left, come around for the middle, and then you're just floating down for these last three. But like I said, it's no right or wrong way. It's whatever you're comfortable with. So
I don't mind this.
it. Yeah, it's not.
But I felt I felt he had to play that with dead weight and come off the bottom rail and then have
correct.
a shot on
I
both
I
those.
just think you're already on that top one. You're not going back up and down the table. So that's just me. That's everyone plays different, so it doesn't matter.
And I really feel he has to just secure this frame now.
Where's he playing it, mate? Is he cutting it in or is he taking it to the top? He's
Cut it in. That's a massive
Good
shot.
shot.
Really
He probably deserves that frame after how he played. Like he made a pretty good out.
Yeah, and
He probably got lucky with the triple, but hey, we've all done it. So I feel like
and he's playing good shots.
he played some really nice shots in that one. So Warriors are up and about, and they've reeled off a couple of nice frames there.
Yeah. From 2-0 down, was it 8-6 up?
So they got one back, the Stallion. So it's pretty much frame for frame here. It's
Frame for frame.
She's going to go to the wire, I feel. Definitely going to the wire. How are you enjoying having a bit of commentary, mate? Yeah.
Oh, it's
good fun, isn't it?
It's good, yeah.
I enjoy it, just jumping on, and because I watch a lot of 8-ball, as you would too, and I've probably nearly watched every match on YouTube, to be honest, and you got some that don't have the commentary, and it's like, I sort of skip bits looking for commentary,
and the ultimate pool, Simon Webb's doing a really good job in commentary, and Mick Hill commentates with him.
Yeah.
And in the Pro Series at the moment, that's one of the main reasons I watch the 8-ball is for the commentary.
Correct.
They do a really good job
always
there.
got good commentators on there, and it's just good to be able to hear the way they think, and these guys can watch us back, like watch the games back and listen to us, and they might think, that was a good idea, like some of the shots that we might suggest, or or we might see shots that they play and go, that's a great idea. So it's good. Like I really enjoy watching 8-ball with commentary,
and most of the commentators they're all players and have played at the really high level.
Exactly right.
Just
exactly right. Like, we're I'm not the greatest player in the game or anything, but I've had a lot of experience. I've watched a lot of 8-ball, and so I like to be able to, try and call the shots and just give the viewers something to listen to. And like I said, a lot of the times there's no right or wrong way. It's just what I see on the table and what you see on the table, and that's what I love about this game.
We've got Big Kearnsy
Big
coming
Bad
up
Dave
now.
here. This will be a good game, actually. We've got Kearnsy and Zane. So Zane's back up. Zane's he's probably the strongest player for Black Stallion by far. Like I said, very solid, man. They're all good cueists.
Yeah.
All them boys have played snooker and 8-ball, and
This should be a very good frame to watch, I'd
I think
imagine.
it will be.
And
I'll tell you what,
Kearns
that's a sledgehammer of a break.
Kearns just threw everything at that.
He's actually just nearly jumped on the table. That's how big he's broken that. So
And the yellows look good to me, purely because of the red on the rail. And
yeah, I like reds. That's just me. But
they control the
depends-
bottom side of the table when you have
depends
less
on,
traffic.
yeah, it sort of depends on this red near the black here too. So, cheers, Wilder. So what's he taking here? He's gone the yellows, has he?
Yeah, he's gone the
Yeah, I
yellows.
don't mind it,
He's
don't
tried
mind
to
it.
get on this bottom ball as soon as possible,
I
which
think
is the right shot.
He's not on it. He's not on it. But he's played the right shot to try and get on it.
Yeah.
But I still feel, like, for me personally, I would have taken reds. But
And there's just less traffic in the road being reds.
you're not moving the white ball as far.
No.
So
And have more balls to work with, and with yellows, once you clear the top side of the table, there's
yeah, that's right. And like this red on the rail, like you should be just confident to play it. You know, like they're the shots you just have to make and get used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially like I said with international rules, you just got to back yourself and be able to play them down the rails. So.
But Kearns is singing a little bit different. He's singing
He's a bit of a magician, so he'll probably play a massive double here and get the triple. So we'll see what he does here. He's
massive double,
he's
massive
got,
cannon.
He's got the magic stick out, so
This would be a massive out. I'd like to see Zane get these. A little bit of work to do.
a little
with
bit
the
of
reds.
work. What are you liking here first, Joey? Like you got a couple of options. You can play this one beside the one on the rail.
Yeah, a bit of shots,
Bit of a
nothing,
shot, nothing,
and opening up.
and pop the red out.
Or if you really wanted to back yourself, I'd be
You
taking
take
this
one.
corner ball
Yeah,
and
this
just
is right.
working
and you
into
just
them.
flick your way around.
Yeah.
You just come around.
Even ideally holding the white on the yellow, that's about where you'd want your white going into.
I like this shot. He's
Oh,
actually
he's
stiff. He's picked the gap there.
He's come out really unlucky
He's
there.
actually stiff. He's picked the gap there.
Yeah.
But he can still play. He can still play this shot that we just spoke about.
Yeah, the shot's still there.
He's going to play the rail ball by the looks of it. So there's nothing wrong with this either. Just run this down.
He just doesn't want to open up these middle balls too much.
Oh, he's
to
played a
leave.
cannon. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think.
And this cannon's fairly straight on,
Yeah,
I
I think it
think.
is.
So if Kearnsy leaves himself a shot on
He's
it,
really got it. I was going to say he sort of had to get into that yellow to get the white back down, but he was hampered, a little bit hampered. So all right. So I think he can he still play this one at the bottom right, like the two that are together. Can he just nick that down towards the hole? I don't know.
I
don't know how tight
I
on the
don't
red
think
it
he
is,
can
but-
pot it, but just nudging it
Just
down
get it
and
down.
opening the other red up. And
Correct. Yeah.
And it just opens
I think
them
he's
up a bit.
playing it.
And
He should be able to just get a bit of coverage down there. Like I'll tell
come-
you what, that's not too bad. He's tied up the other yellow, so it's a bit of a scrappy frame here now. But
worked out all right. If I was Kearnsy here, I'd nearly be trying to play this bottom yellow and pushing it towards the middle. And
yeah, I don't mind it. Just get it out of the way because it's no good where it is. So
Yeah, and the white should hold on the red and pushes the red a bit further.
oh, he's gone in off. Yeah,
Not too much
not sure
danger
about that shot.
there.
So-
Playing the middle next to the black and opening them up, I'd imagine. That's a
There was a couple of push shots in that earlier that weren't called.
Yeah, this is a shot, but I'd be going into the yellow instead of the black.
I'd change my angle. That's right, because the black's fine. I think where the black was, it's okay. So you had to move the yellow.
Yeah,
so you
and
change
just
your angle and nudge
opening
the
up.
yellow out of the way.
And opening that yellow up, it just opens up everything. Whereas
Correct.
now you still have fair bit of work to do.
Yeah. I feel like, like you said, you wanted to move the yellow more so.
And
'Cause
opening everything up. And
Yeah.
now you have to land on a 5-cent piece nearly every shot.
Correct. Now, does he just drop this over and leave the white hard on the yellow, or does he have a go at these? I mean, these
I'd be having a dip at these.
I think you've got to.
If he's got enough room on this bottom ball, I'd be cutting it and trying to come into the little bunch.
Yeah.
He's got different
He's cutting
ideas
this to the
though.
centre and just bumping into the yellow.
Didn't
I'm not
overly like that.
not a massive fan of that shot.
Especially with Kearnsy, the magician.
Well, he's a bit of a wizard. He's a bit of a madman. Tell you what, I don't know what his angles... Nah, he can't play that. Nah.
Cannon off the red.
That's what I thought, but...
And even if he gets that, it doesn't open.
Well, I'll tell you why, he's put a bit of pressure on, so...
It's not too bad.
It's kind of... Both them yellows go now, so... It's sort of... You got to have a go at these now, don't you? Takes this one to the centre, floats up. And then but he's going to have to... I don't know if he wanted that little flick on that.
No.
I don't think he wanted to flick that red.
Didn't benefit him.
Because if he misses that, he lands fat on it, then he can come back down. But
and now he's got to land on the top side of the table.
He may play a back double here, and then unless he plays a little safety, he might just pop this out off the rail.
And tucking the wide up behind. Oh, he's played for it. That's a good shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot. I think it's a really good control shot. Like, even if he gets read out a bit further, if we want to be critical, okay, but that's a fine shot.
Kearns got out of that.
Got out of it, but I think he just plays this to the centre now, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. If he's straight on this bottom one, nearly backing himself and screwing back, and just not leaving yourself
if he's
too much
straight enough
angle.
on it, he can, eh?
Yeah.
See what he does here.
Yeah, but you don't want to bring it back too much, otherwise you... Oh, not sure.
What's he done there? I don't
Has
think...
he played to go into the yellow?
See, he must have been straight on it because he's sort of stunned between the... Oh, plan B here, Joey. What are you doing here, mate? Going for a double between the yellows, are you?
Yeah.
You might have to.
Plan B. Marcus double.
Well, he's got a long Jackie. Unless he's on the one over the hole, but...
I think he might be all right.
He might be.
By the look of the camera,
I reckon he...
Looking at the table, I don't think he can get past it. But
no, he might have to play the Jackie by the looks of it.
Yeah. No,
no, he was on it. He's belted it.
He's not happy with that.
He's still on it.
He's okay.
I think you just needed to play that a bit more controlled. He's gone in off, has he? Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Can he drop this in and play this red to the bottom left? I don't know.
And you can't really punch this
These are harder cross than that too, because there's a lot of danger that it's going to roll off. Yeah. Especially once you start getting chalk marks and that on the table. So delicate little shot. He doesn't even have to. He can bump it out and get another snooker, get ball in hand, and then he probably goes frame. You know what I mean? So. He has played it, so that's a good shot. Yeah, I think either or, it's fine option.
Himself
it obviously goes pretty easily. So
I didn't even mind queuing in that shot just so the white comes off the cushion a bit,
just a bit
come
more.
Back on it. But that should be fine, and back himself for the cut.
Should be right here. He's just good cures. Like he just
watch the white.
In.
Has that hit the black?
Jesus, that was interesting. I'm flicking off this and leaving it safe. That's just me, but...
Yeah, that's a shot. Oh, he's played that really well.
That's the shot. You just flick off and leave it safe. It's a great shot.
He's played that
very intelligent shot.
And
a lot of people probably try and slap a double in or something, so...
And he will not be playing this soft shot. Shots.
Yeah. That's right. You're having a real go.
Especially in this rule set, having to hit a cushion after.
Looks like he can just hit it just off above the middle pocket. Is he going below the middle? I think he can hit it above the middle, but...
Is he putting any side on
I reckon he'd have to be.
Well, he's put loaded up with side.
I feel above the top pocket was the right shot, I think. Yeah, he might have still had to put side on it either way. Hard to see.
Yeah. I didn't even mind coming off two cushions. You see lots of the people in snooker play shots like that, and once you learn to play a shot like that, it makes it
you find a bigger area to line up, don't you? Like, oh, he's made sure of him, so. Oh, Kearns, he's got the win there, so I tell you what, the Warriors are flying now. They're going all right.
Stallions will we have to show to not let them get too much of a lead.
Yeah, especially like
in a race to 16, I wouldn't imagine you'd want anything over a 3 lead. It's hard to claw back.
Especially like I said, like Zane's their best player, so
yeah.
for him, if he's not winning, like he's the one that gets the boys up and about, you know what I mean? So he's you know, and you know what momentum's like. If they lose a couple, the momentum just goes right down, and Warriors just lift. So,
and especially an event like this, you need that sort of momentum and need to be punching in those easy blacks.
Yeah,
and
so I mean it's only 2 frames, so I mean.
Yeah, it's still
fine.
Very much.
They really need to get these next couple on the board.
Yeah.
Just to get them up and about again.
Yeah.
I feel like they've probably just flattened out a little bit.
Yeah. I'd just be trying to take a little extra care into these next 2 frames, and not trying anything too big, and just.
That's right. Just secure the frame, So Jamie's up again. Not sure who he's playing. I'm not sure of his name, but he's not a bad player.
And
he
see,
plays all right.
If the Warriors do get out to a 3-win lead and they start getting comfortable, it's hard to stop sometimes. People, if you're comfortable and you're playing well and you're in a lead, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, that's right.
Especially in international rules, you can't put a ball over a pocket and slow people down very much.
There's no advantage to it anymore, is there? There's just no advantage at all. So, right, so this frame here, straight away, I'm playing a safety shot, Joey.
Yeah.
I'm flicking off this red.
And leaving the white dead on the bottom rail.
Dead on the bottom rail.
I wouldn't even be going for anything.
You don't
here.
even look at a pot here. It's just a safety shot straight away, mate.
I don't mind yellows here, so if you were trying to come off the right side of the red and leaving him a shot on the red, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Like we said before, you can bait them into taking the ball that you don't want. So, but I just like a little safety here, just flicking off this.
Yeah.
Even bump the red in towards the red and black there, and just make them a bit harder. Like,
he's played the double.
That's unbelievable, Shane.
That's a good shot. That's a massive shot.
I mean, it's not a shot I would have taken, but that's fine. Like, it's worked out. So
if these 2 reds go to the middle, which I believe they do, if he holds on this yellow,
well, I think the other one passes. The middle one does pass the centre as well. Yeah. So
and then there's only one ball which is closest to the black.
It's actually a really good shot. He's held that well. Off
and he just wants to go into this red on the black. He's changing. He's changing his.
Oh no, he's going to look at it. See,
I'm just not sure if he's got too much angle to go into
going
the
away.
red.
I think it's going away from the other red. So
yeah. He's playing straight into the red. Is he? Oh no, he's gone.
He has tried. I'll tell you what, that's not terrible because he can play it up the top.
Yeah,
I know your white ball's like it's the only thing. Your white ball's probably
and the yellows are there, so you can hold on it a bit. I'd imagine.
I think you've sort of committed now, haven't you? So
yeah, you have to. You're sort of going. You've got the yellow at the top, which is sort of your safety and doesn't not too much.
This is what I mean. Like why pot all these balls and then leave your hardest one there? You've already committed to three pots. Back yourself and take that red up the top. Yeah. Whether you get it in or over, you still put that bit of pressure on because that yellow up the top is tied up. I think it might go, but you still got to get on it. So
yeah.
You want to turn, do you? No? All right, I'll stay on then. Good. I'm comfy, so.
I'd make a dick of myself, Rogan.
You got the golden voices here, mate. Golden voices of Tassie.
I can't wait to go back and listen to this and listen to Joe.
Mate, you'll love it. You'll love it.
I've already taken a couple of photos of you two doing it.
You wait till you go back and listen to it. You'll be like, oh yeah. Just so everyone knows, there's a couple of loose units in the building here tonight. So sorry, we've got to put up with a few idiots, but it's all right. It's all right.
I'm going to go back and preview this. My load's going all over your couch.
Hey, at least I'm sleeping in the big bed. All right, so we've got ball in hand here on the Reds now. I tell you what, I want to be straight on this one near the black, mate.
Yeah. Especially this
he's
red
made a
near the
meal of
black goes past the yellow into the middle, does it?
I feel like it might, but
And he's not. Yeah. And even now with two dead yellows on the rail, there's not too much danger of doubling this red up towards the other Reds.
He's butchered that shot straight away. I feel like, the one near the black, if that went to the centre, you had to take that straight away.
Yeah, I'd be trying to double this red up to the top. Yeah, and he's
getting it out now. You may as well. You got to get it out. There's no good where it is. So, tell you what. He's had a good go at it.
Send it up all right.
Yeah, he's left the white pretty safe, but all right. What are you doing here, Joey?
I'm
trying to stun this lower one here and just tuck in behind the other yellow. So these two that are together.
It's a bit of an awkward shot, but you've done that.
It's a hard shot, but you got to try.
Yeah, he's played it well.
It's a good shot. That's the shot. That's the
Played
shot.
it well.
He's even got a little bit of traffic up near the Reds. That's the shot to play.
Yeah.
I think just because you got two yellows on the rail, so you had to try and get ball in hand and just get a bit of control. So
Yeah.
it's a good shot. I called it.
He's got a bit unlucky there. He's hit the red. There's his first foul called.
He's actually called one. Actually, no, that was two in a row. Wow, we're starting to actually see the fouls called.
Yeah.
Good job there, Josh. Well done, mate.
Yeah. I'd be taking this top yellow first.
Absolutely. Because then, you still can leave yourself the same angle for the middle. So
yeah. Because now you have nearly no balls to connect to the top ball, and
that ball at the top's just awkward.
Yeah.
So if you get it out of the way and then you play these two shots,
yeah,
you're in a bit better shape, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't want to be trying to get back up to that.
Nah.
He's left the wide all right.
Yeah, send it up.
It's not too bad.
Can he cut this left ball? He probably doesn't want to.
Yeah, he's on it, but
far right. I'd probably be trying to cut the far right ball, and just so the white comes out to the middle of the table. Yeah, not leaving him a shot on his top ball.
You don't want to leave him on that top one.
No,
and that was always the danger.
Yeah,
because he can drop this in, and he'd probably play the cannon like.
Yeah. This is very on here. This is very much on. If he just rolls this in, and then just rolls the yellow down the rail, doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball.
No, that's right. Just leaving that angle.
Yeah,
that's straight in off.
Yeah, I didn't like that very much at all.
You just wanted to roll it. So what ball would you like here straight away? Obviously, I'd go top right, top left, and then you stun back for the centre.
Yeah.
Just worried about this black. You probably got to get him behind it for the right centre.
Yeah, trying to leave the centre ball as your last ball and trying to come down anywhere about there.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a nitty-gritty shot, but
I think this is your ball to your black, so I would not be taking this centre ball.
And especially because the ball on the right's not the easiest.
I think the top right's the shot.
Yeah.
You play the top right,
and then
like we
top-
said, top left, and then you come back down for your ball to centre.
Yeah.
Make sure you leave yourself an angle.
Yeah.
Even if you get a lucky nudge on this yellow that's near the black, then at least you got a shot to the centre. But this is awkward because he's got to try and get behind this red now, and it's just this is really, really tricky now. Like, he's probably got to play it long, and even if it goes in, he's got no shot on the black. So I think he's taken them in the wrong order there, to be honest. Jamie, if you watch this back, just probably that middle ball that you took, mate, probably just try and leave that till last to link you to the black. But
this would be a massive shot, but he would have had to play it with a massive amount of work on the
just
ball
to get down. There. So I feel that ball that he played should have been his first ball.
Yeah,
but
and is this ball frozen on the rail?
I reckon it is. It's hard to see from here, but
I'd be just trying to get that.
If it's not, well, you just bump it out. I mean, you can still bump it out anyway, even if it is frozen. You're still going to hit a rail.
Yeah.
But as long as you don't hit it full, obviously.
Yeah.
But
If
not
he just
frozen,
nudges it to the middle,
perfect.
he shouldn't leave the red on.
Perfect. You just nudge it out, and then your favourite for this frame now. So that's fine.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
That's good.
It's a good shot. So geez, do you come off the side rail and try and get this under the yellow over the other pocket, or do you go the other way? You probably got to try and flick it off.
Trying to come off two cushions and not catch a knuckle.
It's not ideal. I wouldn't even take ball down near. That's perfect. No, you probably play the one near the black. The middle, and leave yourself as angle to stun over for the one beside the black.
Yeah,
actually,
the yellow fits in there, so I'd be playing the yellow near the
play
black,
that one
stunning
first.
up the middle.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you have to land once again on like a 5 cent
on a
piece.
dime. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They told me that you want to interview me.
So we got Big Bad Davey. How you feeling out there, mate? Kearns is just going to have a couple of words here with us. How are you feeling out there at the moment, mate? What's the pressure like, champion?
The pressure is on, mate, because they was beating us. We come back well. We're 9-all at the moment, as you all can see. But I think I played the best game tonight against a bloody good player.
I think
and he always will be a bloody good player, and that's Zane Brown. Excellent.
Oh, what a shot. I think the frames have been really good, mate. They're all could have gone either way, so he's just missed a drop in the centre there, unfortunately. Really good games, mate. So
yeah, they have really. They have been good games. I mean, the pressure is on us because we beat the retreat. I thought they would have beaten us, but fortunately, the Black Stallion, they've been playing really, really well all season.
Solid side, mate.
Last 2 games, couldn't lose another game after losing 2 games.
I think it'll go down to the wire, mate. So
I hope it does go down to the wire.
It's pretty good. Like, even though he's landed high, it's fine.
I don't know why he hit that ball too hard. I hope he gets a black in. But thanks for doing this, fellas.
Our pleasure, mate.
We've got 2 8-ball players here. Big Bad Staff and Joel, 2 great 8-ball players. I hope they go really, really well tomorrow. I'll be here to watching them.
Thanks, Kearnsy.
I'll put you back on the Joe and Staff. And thanks for watching, everyone. But I hope it goes down to the wire and I play the last game. I better pull out some Kearnsies.
That's it, mate. We want to see it. We want to see it. Thanks, Kearnsy. You're a legend, mate. Cheers. All right, so we just got a little chop into the centre here, mate. It should be fine. No danger. No danger. He's okay. There's a lot of danger. He's belted it. He's hit it too thin anyway.
Yeah.
So there's a little gift.
Yeah.
There's a little gift.
The first visit he had on the black, he's just rushed out a little bit after his big yellow. I think he got going a bit too much, and he just didn't take his time.
Just got to take your time.
He's gotten lucky there, though.
No, it certainly has. I think like that last ready play, like he did come up too high, but you just got to pick an area on the table and know where you can be, which area you can be to leave yourself an easy shot. Like
you can't be trying to land on a dime every time.
And I still think where he landed was fine, but he's just you have to make sure of those. Like that's a very it's probably a 10 out of 10 shot, to be honest. If you set it up like it should be.
Yeah.
From what I could see, it wasn't too fine, so
No.
you just got to really make sure of those. But
And you can't be putting I think he's had put a lot of pressure under himself for that ball.
Yeah.
And you can't be putting pressure under yourself
no,
with balls like that.
just make sure of it.
Yeah.
You know how to pot it, so
Yeah, it's just another ball.
I know
Yeah.
it's hard out there, but yeah, you just really got to make sure of them ones. So well, that's all right. So we what are we? 10-9, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. They've come back.
I'd say they're just waiting to make changes. So
Yeah.
we probably can't really commentate this back frame because it's too hard to see. But
Yeah. Ball in hand.
ball in hand. Not sure what she's on here.
Like to be on the reds.
Looks like she's on the yellow.
Yellow.
So
The cannon might be on the.
it's kind of
left.
hard to see these top balls here. Maybe chop this one in up under the red, up the top right, but not sure she's got a couple yellows sort of in the centre of the table there. There's one above the red. I'm not sure. It's hard to see if it goes.
Yeah.
And I only went for the double, I got the triple, and I got it lined up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Take 10 more seconds, you would have podded it, mate. Yeah.
Back for 10 or 20.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I didn't screw it back that far, but it's still lined up there, correct?
Yeah, it was fat on it, mate. Fat on it. Oh, well, you got away with it in the end.
It was way too fine, it did. Way too fine.
Well, it's drifted down just a little bit more than she'd like.
All right, so she's... so she sort of landed a bit close to the rail, didn't she?
Yeah,
So a bit unfortunate there.
Yeah.
So what are these reds here? What's he playing? It's hard
playing
to say.
a
I can't really
cannon,
see.
I think, to
I don't-
start.
I don't think... Is he trying to pot one of the yellows?
He's
or
played
what's
the
he
cannon,
doing
that's
here?
a good
went
shot.
clean, did it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a cannon
yeah.
and it was good.
All right, so he just takes these top two,
Yeah.
takes the top right, top left, comes back out for the
That's
centre, and then he plays
Yeah.
the black to the top right.
Yeah.
He should be laughing
Yeah.
here.
And
Just
it
all
all rolls
position.
in.
Yeah, it's all just position here now.
Doesn't have to do much with the wide
Doesn't
at all.
have to do nothing really, does he? He hasn't rolled too far there, has he?
He's
Okay,
killing
so he might
over the
be-
black.
Oh no, he should be fine.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he'll take the middle first and then
Yeah.
cut the bottom red in. So he
I
can-
just feel like he should be using that last, but he might.
Yeah.
It's hard to see the angle. Like he might. Yeah. That's,
that's just Jordan.
I just didn't like to. He might not have been on that top one.
Does this
hard
plant
to
go
see.
in the middle? Oh, in the corner for the yellow?
I think it might.
Oh, it's just
Tell you
Jordan.
what, it's not too bad.
Is it left the gap? Left the
You just
gap,
chop,
you can just
chop this red over and play the
Yeah.
turnover. But I mean, he'll just play the same shot back though, won't he?
I think she's left the gap in the
What
bottom.
If, oh no.
I think you can squeeze this in and bring the wide up.
Yeah, it might be enough room under it. So these earpieces are uncomfortable.
Yeah, a bit.
I'll have to grow me mullet a bit longer, mate.
Yeah.
So he has got it under there, but he's
fit in quite well.
left himself pretty hard on the rail. Rightio. So we
Yeah.
got Zane and Sean are up here. So Zane to break. We'll focus on this one now because
Yeah.
that back table's too hard to see.
Yeah.
Rightio. Big sledgehammer here, Zane.
Oh, that's
That is,
massive break. He's unlucky
Big
to
play.
dump the wide.
He's dumped the wide, but he hasn't got a pot either. Reds, thank you.
One problem ball on the
Run
rail.
out ball, you probably deal with that early. land on it,
Yeah,
play
I'd
it
be
to the
playing
top.
that first.
He can
He's
go
playing
into it.
behind the bulk. He's playing in front of the bulk. That's a foul.
He's about to play a
this should
foul
be
here,
called.
so
This is just because he's played in front of
a
the
lot
bulk
of
line.
people have actually done this. They forget and they think it's ball in hand anyway. So Zane, he's actually got the hard ball off the rail,
and now-
but because he played out of
Yeah.
ball, he left himself that angle.
Yeah, it
So,
was right shot to play.
right,
but-
Zane's got ball in hand here, and I'll tell you what, these reds. What do you like in here, mate? Do you like these bottom two first? Taking the bottom two first and working your way back up the table? Or?
I'd nearly be playing it as if it was behind the bulk line and playing
Yeah.
the top right middle.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
most of them are drop-ins.
You can take these either way, like
And then even middle and corner. You can play them nearly any which way. It's a bit of personal preference.
He played it out of balk, Selby. He played it out of balk. It was a foul.
Just as long as he takes his top right corner ball next, just making sure he plays his next.
The only reason I said the bottom two reds here first was only because your top ones probably link you to the black a bit better.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think once again, it's just preference, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit awkward to get on the black from here.
It's just because these two here are very hard to link to the black, whereas if you get rid of them early and then take your top ones, you're linking to the black a bit better. But that's just my thoughts.
And then he'll be playing this one with the top left, and I'd be taking the one on the far left first. So
correct. And you just leave yourself an angle to come back out.
Yeah.
It's a good shot. That's actually perfect. So you can just
either one here, because even if you take that one and stun back a bit, you've got a natural angle.
I think the rail one. But actually, no. You could probably he's straight on this one. So I think either ball. But
either one.
If he plays this straight one and screws back in line where he is, then he can chop the one in. Yeah. I think it's preference once again.
Yeah.
I don't mind either shot, to be honest. So
I'd probably just prefer the one on the right purely because you're stunned back.
It's a good
and
shot.
then you have a bit more natural on that. There's probably a bit too much on this, but he should be fine. He's just got to make sure the white lands on the left rail and he doesn't come off it too much. Maybe even hold on one of the yellows if he's
play
lucky.
it with a little bit of check side.
Yeah.
Just to check it up away from the centre. I'll tell you what.
Oh
my God!
Wow.
Stop it!
What? That's
That
massive.
is unbelievable.
I didn't see that.
That is unbelievable. What a shot!
He's got to pot this.
He's going to get up and about if he pots this black, I tell you. Oh, he's just missed the black. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's fine. He's put the pressure right on here.
He should be fine here.
These yellows, he's got 3 on the rail. They're not ideal at all.
I would have really liked to see him pot that and get the team really up and about.
Because he would have just got him up
massive.
and about. So
would have been really big.
I tell you what, I don't like approaching this table with these yellows, but
I'd be playing the middle first and trying to run into the balls on the top.
Yeah.
And he's left himself nothing.
Not a good positional shot straight away.
He's got another. Yeah,
no good. He just he just had nothing there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes you just you don't have much and so Zane's just got that frame. I think he deserved that frame. He played really well. He played really well. He just sort of missed the black. So good frame. And it's actually Zane's partner in the background who's playing. So she's just missed a double on the black. So I don't know if she's left it on it. Oh yeah, she's left it on the centre. So
fairly
Max
straight.
will probably chop this in. So
Yeah.
this is definitely coming down the wire here.
This is really intense.
See what he does here. Yeah, he's just dropped the rim. Unlucky there. Good effort. So Warriors up by 2. No, is it?
Yeah, 2. Is this the update?
Or is Black Stallion up by 2? No?
Well, it says 10-11 over there, so I don't
That's
think
what I was thinking. Yeah, it's only 1 in, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's just. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, no, Salty's just put the scores in wrong, that's all.
Yeah.
Black Stallion up by 1. I still felt Warriors were in the front, but I haven't been checking the scores, so.
No.
So, yeah, game on. She's been pretty much frame for frame.
Yeah, Kearns is back on the live stream table.
Oh, he loves
the looks of it.
He's itching. He's itching.
He's lapping
Looks
it
like
up.
they've made a couple of changes here, so. So we got, Rex is up. This could be Rex and Kearnsy. This will be a good game actually. Rex has played really well tonight, very steady. So this is probably what Black Stallion need.
Yeah.
Get them another frame or two up. See how they go here. So
This will be a very important frame. Both players been playing fairly well. pretty
yeah,
well.
yeah, that's right. And I haven't seen the other bloke that's playing for Stallion. I haven't seen him play, so he might have just come in this round, I'd say. How are we doing there, Salt? We good? Nah.
What was that?
Eh? Tomorrow? Oh, mate, I'll be flipping the switch. Hopefully. Nah, she'll be right. She'll be right. Right, so they're still deciding who's playing where, I think, by the looks of it.
Be interesting to see where they put the players.
I feel like I hope Rex and Davey are playing. That'll be a good game.
Yeah. Would you be trying to put your strong players last or first?
Yeah, so obviously, like home team, you always know your order, 1 through to 5. When you're away, you can actually put your strongest players. I think in the second and third round, you can get them to play back to back.
Yeah.
In the way our order goes. So I would definitely, whoever the away team is, Warriors must be the away team.
Yeah.
You always want to try and look. Don't worry about your first 2 rounds. You always want to try and look at your last couple of rounds.
Yeah.
And see where you can put your stronger players, because it's very important. If you know it. Usually, if you know it's going to be a close race, you really want to focus probably on the later rounds, being the away team.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you guys do your order down there. I know you guys have got doubles and that still.
Yeah. And with the frames like this, it's been real neck and neck for lots of the time, and I'm assuming this will come down right to the wire.
Yeah.
Down where we are with only like race to whoever's 5 frames first wins. We normally like to put our strong players first to try and get out in front,
Get that strong start. Yeah.
But here being neck and neck.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, with the being away team, you have to structure your team a lot better.
Yeah.
So you really need to look at the last, more so probably the last couple of rounds.
Yeah.
And really make sure, because I think there's like probably 6 or 7 frames in a row where you can play your best players.
Yeah.
So they sort of play back to back. So if you really focus on that, you can get a real good jump. Depends on who you're playing, of course, but there's always a good chance. Yeah, if you load those couple of rounds properly, you can get away out of nowhere. So
I feel Kearns really needs to win this frame to bring it back to even, because a 2-0 lead with only 4 frames until 16
makes it very hard.
Yeah.
Makes it very hard.
Yeah. Just feel he needs to really make sure of this frame, try and get it under wraps.
All right, so Rex is on the reds here.
I don't mind yellows.
I don't mind yellows either.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of coverage around the black.
And just control more of the table. The reds might be open, but once you pop 4 of those...
This is what comes back to what we were saying before. Like, I can guarantee he's leaving that red in the pack till last, and it's like you just can't. You can't leave it there. You have to. I probably wouldn't have potted any of that. Like, I would have potted me first red and then gone, rightio, I need to open this up, or you know what I mean.
So just becomes more and more dangerous the longer you leave it, and
just very dangerous, mate.
Yeah, it's
like,
just digging a hole, and it's hard to come out of.
Why not play it now? Like, why not just bump it out now? You know.
Yeah.
Try and leave the white reasonably safe.
And that'd be the shot.
So you're just potting yourself into trouble here.
Yeah. he can try cut this in the middle if he's got a little bit of angle on the bottom.
Try go into it, but I'll tell you what, like, it's just such a big shot. Like,
More
you
often
don't want to
than
be leaving extractions till last either, because you might not land on your other ball, and then you snook yourself. So,
and
We'll
more
just see what
often
he-
than not, when it's your last ball and you're trying to go in at it, more often than not, you're
Guarantee.
going to get unlucky.
yeah, guarantee you will not land. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
How many times have you played a frame, right? And you've probably left the extraction too late because
Yeah.
you've tried to do it early.
Yeah.
And then when you finally get it, you've left yourself nothing at all. Like
And,
that.
and playing it as your first or second shot,
Well, you get a free shot at early.
and you have about 5 other balls that you can still be on if
Then
it doesn't come out.
No dramas, that's right.
No.
So, yeah. Anyway, so Kearns, he's got to look on the yellows here. I think.
Yeah, I'd just be knocking the
I think,
yellows safe.
Yeah, you just knock one out. You
Knocking
can
this bottom yellow
one
out.
out.
Yeah,
Bump one out, doesn't
He's-
matter. Even if you flick off the two that are together.
yeah.
Um,
I'd be coming on the right side of this bottom yellow.
yeah, even
Yeah.
pop out off that one.
Yeah.
You got plenty of options. I'm probably not potting anything here.
No,
I'm honestly
no.
probably not potting anything here.
No.
Um,
And so this is where just securing the frame. If he's played that, not a big fan of that.
Just not a good shot. Not a good
Yeah.
shot, unfortunately. Sorry,
And-
Kearnsy, but
Getting this bottom right.
and he's gone ball in hand here. I reckon. Did the
Yeah.
white touch? I didn't see the white touch. Yeah, ball
Yeah.
in hand. So,
And just,
like you said, straight away, you're either popping this bottom one out and leaving
Yeah.
it say, or you can flick off the two that are near the black. You
Yeah.
have
And
multiple options just to
and it's just securing the frame
just secure the
because
frame. Make
because
them have
that
a go.
red's like Fort Knox pretty well.
Correct.
You have no
Correct.
danger, and you can just knock balls around till you're happy with them, and
100%.
there's no stress. Even this, once again, he's leaving it, and he's leaving his ball that's really difficult to extract.
Yeah, I think it could cause him, and that's the problem. I don't even think he wanted that.
No,
Like,
and even if he really pumps this
This
in, the
is-
white's probably going to hold on the yellow.
yeah, it's pretty
That's-
danger territory now for
Yeah.
these Reds.
I don't see it going his way, but
Even if you lay this up, there's no advantage.
yeah, he's
had-
gone onto the yellow.
Yeah, as you said. Okay, so he can play it, but he can't pot it. But
I'd
I
be
just-
trying to play straight into this and just leaving the white on the bottom rail, putting a bit of work on
yeah, correct.
top.
Just make sure you open the red up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
that
the
came
shot.
out all right.
that's not bad.
Yeah, that's probably the best result
But
you
you
could
just
have.
flick off the right hand side of
Yeah.
this yellow, and you leave it safe. So
Yeah. Oh, I
It's
hate
sort
that
of-
noise.
that's the most terrible noise in the world you ever hear is a cue getting dropped. It makes me like, when people used to run their fingers down a blackboard
Yeah.
at school and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That's what dropping a cue
Yeah.
sounds like to me. Like it's like
Yeah.
you just think, oh, this tip is ruined.
my cue's in a case 50 metres away, and I'm still scared it's my cue.
yeah, exactly right. It's not good.
No.
It's not good. All right, so we got the double up the backside
that
here. It's not
Brilliant.
bad. He's left the white side, but the red's just gone terrible there.
Nah.
What do you like in here, Joey? I mean, the
Um,
whites, like from where he's got to play it from. Yeah, I don't mind running this up.
Yeah.
Just got to make sure you. Okay, so he's kind of gave
Hasn't
that a
come
bit,
out
but
how he wanted it, but once again, the black's
black
really
ball's still
tied up.
tied up. Like you said, mate, it's Fort Knox down there with that
Yeah.
black. So I don't know. What do you bump this out and just leave the white on the top rail and let him have a go at him, or the red, yellow's
yeah.
favourite? Like
It's hard because you've dug yourself so deep, and now you've only got one ball to
you
play
can't-
with.
exactly. It's like
yeah.
when and they always say it's like a game of chess. Kind of is like it's like you this is the only chess piece you've got left on the table.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
and being the only piece, I'd be trying to move it down near the black over a pocket so you can
just
have
something there.
to
Yeah,
open up the black if you need. But Kearnsy here, I'd just be playing around a bit.
I'd
till-
bump this. See these two yellows near bulk. I'd just bump the top one if you can and just get a little snooker. But he's got there's plenty of options there. There's
Yeah,
But I don't want to be potting balls. I
No.
want to be just knocking a few
No.
around here. And
if you gets a white ball somewhere to the middle of the table on the blue spot, and he can play the yellow next to the
Then
black
you can
as some of his last balls to make the out.
Oh, correct. Like,
yeah,
you know,
he's left the shot on here to
tell you what, fine wick in the centre. I reckon he's probably got it here. Like,
he's left the shot. This is probably the only spot on the table that he
only
didn't
chance
want.
he'll probably get it actually getting into it too. So
it's probably the
let's
worst
just see
spot
what
he
plays.
could have left.
Or
He's
just
running
going to
it
roll
down.
it. He looks like he's just going to roll it down. I don't reckon he's obviously going for the pot here.
Yeah,
But there's no value, I don't think.
No.
Not where the black is.
especially as your last ball, it's hard.
Just no value in it.
No.
I don't even mind leaving him on the red. It doesn't worry me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what Kearns just done there.
If I ask you a quick question about this.
Absolutely.
If a ref makes a mistake at the start of the game and the game continues, would that match never restart?
No, unfortunately not. We noticed a couple calls that weren't made earlier. You can't do nothing about it because the play's already continued. There's nothing you can do, unfortunately.
Make sure of that.
Yeah, there was a couple calls that weren't. There was a couple of fouls that weren't called. That we noticed there was a push shot, and there was a couple that didn't hit a rail out of the super and stuff. Janelle and someone was playing.
He's just played a massive shot there, trying to get the black out. Once again, that's one of the shots he should have played much earlier on the frame. And then there would have been no danger, but he's left that till last. Even the shot he had before, he could have tried to cut the red into the middle, and it would have been just natural, but he's tried to really force that in and to break that balls up. And yeah, I don't like this for him now at all. If Kearnsy just plays the right shot here, comes off the yellow and leaves the white on the bottom cushion. He's come out too much. He's left the shot on the black. That's probably the only spot on the table he didn't want it. He's left a chance here. That's not a very good shot, actually. Sorry, Kearnsy. And Rex has really got to take this chance and.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's the way you want.
say you don't
He's
let
really
that white ball,
gone on that mistake.
moved it behind the line, then it's not a foul. So you can't call
He was
until
sort of
it's
lucky to get
played.
that chance
So they have
into
to,
the frame.
They have to call it once you've played the shot, which I see him like obviously you promoted.
I think Kearnsy was going for a pot and a snooker at the same time. He was sort of in both mindsets, so he didn't actually know which one he wanted to do. Whereas he should have just tried and been committed and played the shot.
How we go there, mate? I didn't see what happened.
Kearnsy went to play a shot. He was in two minds about a shot, a pot and a safety. The yellows and the black were in a bunch. He's gone to cut a ball in and leave the white safe if he misses. He's gone to miss that. The white's drifted over in the one spot that the black potted, and Rex
He left him on the black.
Yeah,
right,
and
so
it's the one spot on the table.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, and he was just in two minds about a shot.
Obviously I didn't see the end of the frame, but I feel like yellows probably shouldn't have lost that frame.
No.
I think they were probably 95% favourite in that frame.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
things happen, and sometimes frames can turn around. But
most of the times I find if you have 7 or 6 yellows on the table, they only have one or none. You should be winning that frame at least 80% of the time.
At least, unless they fluke something. But they're the frames you have to win.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a sledgehammer break here by now.
Janelle's
and
just timed that really well and hit that really.
Pretty delicious, mate. I am going yellows 100%.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
All
get on
these
this
yellows.
top one straight away. So
Yeah,
I think
far
the other,
right. Far right in the middle. Yeah.
I think she can.
Oh,
She can
we're
get up
even
to it
playing-
now. She
playing
can get
the
up
left
to it
middle.
now. Yeah.
Oh, these are really on.
These link perfect.
These. I wish I had breaks like these.
Oh, why can't I break like that? Janelle's just absolutely crunk.
Bit unlucky there.
She's landed a bit short. She's played the right shot to land on it. Just
she's
a little bit short.
Still on one of the middle balls.
Well, that's it. There's
That's
no
all
danger here. Just drop this in.
Oh,
Okay,
don't like that.
it's all right. So she's had to reroute a little bit, but
And see if you could, you would be playing this ball with a bit of confidence and screwing into that ball.
Yeah.
Because once again, that's a danger ball and you'd be trying to
Correct.
get that out. and now this is the only ball you've got. I don't think she can see the top yellow.
No, I don't think she might be able to nick it. Can't even.
And I'm not sure if
Can't
there's
even
even
tell, to be
doubles
honest,
in the middle.
I don't think it does.
Double
Probably
in the
double
top.
kissing anyway. So
Yeah.
so like that there, like, you know, bit unfortunate. Like, she played the right shot, just didn't get the pace.
Yeah.
And then you don't land on that top ball. You're rerouting straight away, and unfortunately, like, that's where it can go. That's where it can go a little bit pear shaped because you've sort of planned. That's how you've planned to take them. You know.
Yeah.
So maybe when you get to that position, you've got to just take a little bit more time and just really make sure you reroute. You're out. You know what I mean? So. Which we all do, like, you know, I'm the first one that runs out of position a fair bit of the time, but I'll still take the time to try and think how I can get back in. So, just need to take a bit more time there. And
I don't even mind here playing the yellow on the left and clipping it fine and just tucking up right in between there, kicking the red to the rail.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot at all. You just play it fairly fine, like.
Yeah, that's what she's played. She's got a bit unlucky there.
It's a little bit stiff.
But the red being behind the yellow, she's still got a safe ball.
Didn't even mind if she played the one near the red either. Like, she could have probably even nicked off that one. But
I'd be playing the turnover shot straight away here, playing your hard rail ball on the right.
100%.
And then leaving them snookered as well. That'd be my first shot.
This is the shots where we probably look at straight away and see those shots. Like, so this is where just a bit more experience. And you'll see that shot straight away. That's 100% the right shot to play. You play the turnover, and once again, there's probably no way you can lose a frame from there. You know what I mean?
It's just hard getting out of the mindset of world rules where it's bad to pot other people's balls.
It is, yeah. But I think, like, you've played them for long enough now, and so have I. It's like, straight away I'm looking, right, can I pot your ball and leave you nothing, you know, because it's in your mindset now. So, and that's good, like.
If she gets this double, this will be a really big.
Tell you what, get in there, son.
Oh wow, that is massive.
Shot. That is a great shot.
That is big.
Do you come back out, or do you try and
I'd be
hold?
coming off the bottom rail, playing cushion first.
I'm happy to give that a fair bit and come back out.
Yeah.
A bit stiff that she's landing on the rail, but it's the right shot. Like, coming back out.
Yeah.
Probably could have played it with a bit of left-hand side so she doesn't land on the rail.
Yeah.
But she'll be fine. She'll drop this in. She's good. She cues been steady, so.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That would have been a great out. Like, she played that double so well.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
He's playing a double straight away. That's the right shot for me. Oh, no, he's rolled up there.
Not bad, but you just go across the table.
Yeah.
These are...
And even here, once again, the two cushions. It's a bit trickier, but it gives you more of a percentage to pot it if you were looking at that.
She might be on it anyway, is she?
Oh,
I think across the table was a shot.
Yeah.
She's killed the black.
She's lucky where that landed. The red's
and
still
I'll
not
tell you
too...
what, if he sort of misses here and leaves her up the rail, that black goes off the red.
Oh, that's a really
massive,
big pocket. That's a massive pocket. And that red's not the easiest in the middle on the right side, and he's going to leave that again. It'd be one of my first balls if not.
I would have been happy to actually nick off the slowest red here and just get another ball in hand.
Yeah.
Just flick it out towards the centre. You know what I mean? Yeah. Secure another ball in hand, and then you probably have a go at the out. So
and they're just ways you can secure the frame.
Looks like Black Stallion are getting up and about over there. So I tell you what, if both Black Stallions win tonight, they are going to be partying hard. Black Stallions up in Unum, so it's a pub.
Yeah.
And a few of them, all of them boys like a drink. Let me tell you. So they'll be partying hard, especially if both teams get up tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this Marcus double. Oh, here's your chance here. You can play this reasonably.
Yeah.
Just a controlled little stun shot to get near the side rail.
Oh, I still don't like this red on the bottom. These are probably my worst nightmare. They're my worst nightmare.
Especially on these tables, man, they spit them out.
Yeah.
They spit them out hard.
Because it's, in my mind, it's just as hard to pop one of those there as it is halfway up the rail.
Correct.
It's still have to play it.
And, like, ideally, you've got to stun back out off this.
Yeah.
Like, rolling it in, that's fine, but you got to... It's a 50-50, like... Do I drop it in and leave myself a harder black, or do I try and bag it in and leave myself an easier black? It's like...
And see, here he's got to make sure... Watch the white. Really watch the white.
Just got to bang the double in now and see how you go.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone for the cut. He's actually overcut that. Oh, big black here for Janelle. See how she goes here.
White shouldn't be any danger.
No danger, I don't believe.
Just playing it natural.
Just natural, mate. You just roll it in, you should be right.
Personally,
Janelle doesn't bash balls usually, so she'll back herself to just roll it in.
Personally, I like punching these in and screwing on the side rail.
Absolutely, especially when you're flying, mate. Like you bang the...
Oh, she's gone the double.
What's she gone here? She's gone to safety.
It's gone safe again.
Unbelievable scenes. Oh, fat double.
Yeah.
Just bang this in, son.
Don't have to do anything with it. It's
just bang her in, son.
Bang it in.
This is the moments you thrive for in a final. Just bang a big fat double
and
in.
it's their confidence. It's those confident shots when it's 11, 12, 12 wall.
Yeah,
they're the big shots that really get you going.
Get in there.
Yeah,
there we go. There we go. Get in there. They're up and about. I'll tell you what, it's going to be very hard for the Warriors here to come back.
Yeah, and that's it's that 2-0 lead.
Like I was saying before about the momentum thing, they're up and about now.
Yeah.
They're really up and about. So
and the Warriors have quieted down a bit. And
lost a couple they probably shouldn't have. So
just the frames they need to take a little bit more care with them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And it's just 2-0 lead I was talking about, whereas the Stallions can sort of ease back a little bit and go for outs and whatnot.
Especially earlier on, two frame lead doesn't matter. At this stage, it matters a lot. Like it's 13, they only need 3 compared to 5. It's a pretty big difference.
It's a big difference.
Pretty big difference. So Jamie on the back table, he's got ball in hand. It looks like he's on the yellows. From what I can see, he's having a look at the yellows. Once again, these are the ones you have to take. These you have to take these,
and
they're all on.
This is probably the most important frame for me so far, being 11, 13.
100%. And where that red is, mate, you really got to take your chance with these yellows.
I think he's taking the wrong yellow. I'd be taking the yellow on the left, just making it easier. But if this drops in the middle, then they're all drop-ins.
Yep.
So. And the red's fairly safe. He doesn't have to worry about that.
I think the only problem is he's just left himself. The white's running away a little bit from that other yellow, but he should still be fine to drop it in.
Yeah. Oh, he's taking the one on the right.
Yeah. Okay. So
he's playing safe.
It's just
he's killed that. Oh no, it's gone all right.
It's not a bad shot, but it's a negative. It's a negative way to.
You've got balls on both ends of the tables now, so
this is what I mean. If he jag
and the white,
see now he's jagged that.
Yeah,
you can't leave that chance.
No,
because that can happen.
You can't lose a frame if you don't let your opponent get to the table.
That's right. And I feel those. He had a really good chance with those 3 yellows there. Now if he pots this, that's what I mean. You cannot leave that chance.
No.
Now,
especially when you have the chance for an out.
Like, okay, he's fluked that red, but this is what happens and can happen when you leave him that chance.
Yeah.
So you had to take those yellows and make sure of them. So
and they were all there.
Tunky, how are you, mate?
And I just find laying up this late in the day, and when you have a chance to go 12-13. And I can't see Warriors personally coming back.
Probably not after that frame either. Like, that's a massive
and that's a massive hit on their confidence.
That really gets them up and about now. Like like I said, like you just. I would rather lose by having a go at them, by losing. By trying to lay up like that, and then they jag a shot like that. That makes you feel absolutely terrible when that happens. And we've all been there, and it's fine. And we've been there, and we've been on both sides of it. But hey, if I have a go at them and miss, and I get punished, no worries. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But losing like that, it's a pretty bad feeling, to be honest. So.
Because you can't control what happens once you're not at the table.
That's right. So that one definitely hurts for the Warriors. Definitely hurts. So what do we got? Oh, right. So the Div 2, we got 12-8. So Black Stallion have really jumped out here.
Will we be playing one table at a time now, being only 2 frames away?
It's a good question, actually. No, I think they'll still play both tables, to be honest. Yeah, and whichever table's on last will be it. Hopefully it's a stream table so we can
that'd be
commentate it. But
that'd be good.
Got to finish off on the other side.
I don't think I've commentated any of that yet. Maybe a couple of shots, but Roman Staff around the Div 2. I'll go over there for a look. Oh. Yeah, but what if Retreat come back? I'll be here for hours. Walter's bought me another beer. This is why I love commentating. Oh, stop it.
Not a bad gig.
Legend. Thank you. She's a good gig, this one. I haven't had to move.
They might actually be playing on one table.
What do you got here, Sol?
Just put that in there and just put this on your belt.
Yeah.
Put that in there.
Oh, and you just chuck her on your collar and you do a bit of roaming, do you?
Yeah.
Ah, stop it. Stop it.
You can even play with it on.
All right, so back to the 8-ball, mate. We got Zane up again.
Really well.
Zane up again. Did he break that one?
No, it was
the other
bloke.
bloke.
Yep.
Jamie broke.
Yeah,
So
he timed it really well. I'm liking Reds here. That's personal preference, being 2 yellows on the rail down the bottom.
I like the Reds as well, personally. Like, you still had the hard one near the 2 yellows, but you can get an angle to get that out.
If he gets these 2 yellows on the bottom, then
they're
it's
fine.
good.
Yeah,
and this yellow near the middle, you just play that. And
there's a good case for either ball, but it's a bit unlucky. But I tell you what, can he chop that in and get the red out of the way?
I think he can see this yellow in the middle.
I reckon he can chop that in and just bump the red out of the way.
I think he's got away with that a little bit.
It definitely has, because I reckon that's pretty much perfect.
That is,
he's on it, and he just bumps the red straight out of the way. So he's
that's
actually worked out
really well. Yeah, that's really nice.
It's pretty much perfect.
I think I've seen a little fist bump there from him. He'd be happy about that.
Because he played to land on this other bottom ball, so he got away with it. But hey, these are the rubs you get. Especially when your team starts flying, little things like that just start to go your way. You get these little rubs, and you know what I mean. So,
and see here, I'd just be trying to run off the side cushion after piping the bottom one, so you can have option either.
Yeah, I like bottom left and then bottom right and then middle last.
Yeah.
But
he's just got a little bit of angle on it.
So you just got to see where you sort of land here. But try and land for the 2. You know what I mean? So just give yourself an option. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's just missed that by a little bit, but it wasn't easy. So
there is a chance for Reds here. There is an awkward red on the right.
Do you like playing this one straight away? Yeah, 100%. If it goes, if it flies in, then you take it. But it doesn't matter, because you can land on it pretty easily from the top of the table anyway.
Yeah, so. Personally, I'm not really. There's not much angle on it. I'd be playing the one he's playing now straight away.
Yeah, that's fine.
Clearing the whole table, and then you're fairly confident in landing.
Correct.
Correct.
That's
me. Problem ball is on the right side of the table.
There.
I'd be
100%.
He's got a perfect angle to get it out now. I'd be doing that straight away.
Tell you what, he does, and he probably clips it from behind, so he's guaranteed to land on something.
Yeah, that'd be my shot. I'd have to be doing it now.
It's a free shot at it. It's a free shot at it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he's,
So here we go.
He's playing the shot.
He's playing. Is he playing it? No, he's going to change his mind.
Yeah.
See, this one's got a bit of angle as well, so
I don't like going this. And even playing this shot, you're only playing to land on like 1 or 2 balls. But playing cannon into the ball, you have 3 balls all open.
I feel you just got to take this bottom one now. You're on it.
Yeah. Even rolling through, he's got a little bit of angle to roll through. Ideally to land on the top ball, and then that way, if the wide gets where he wants and he doesn't get the pot, he's safe in all directions.
Yeah. See how he plays this. You've got to play these confident. These you don't want to be just rolling these in.
No.
Yeah, he has played it firm, but unfortunately, I reckon that black still goes easy. So worst thing is, ideally, you'd want your middle ball to link to it, but you're probably going to have to take your middle ball first, and then maybe just looks like your last ball may be. Oh no, he's going to chop this down. That's fair. That's fair. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm playing it a bit at pace. I'd like the white to come off 2 cushions and say have a shot on you.
He's played a bit fine. But that was his thinking, because then he lands to the bottom right, and then he can play the middle ball to his black side. Didn't mind that shot.
And now it's a big shot, but I'd be trying to cut this bottom red just in the direction of that, because it's just as big a shot as taking the top one.
It's just in a terrible spot. So
I don't even mind playing the right rail one just a dead weight. If you get it, it's okay, and if you don't, you shouldn't leave any on.
Exactly. It's kind of a shot to nothing. So
he's got lucky there.
But I still think running that one up to the top right, like you said, you're probably going to leave him off any pot.
Yeah, and it's a shot to nothing. If you get it, you have a high chance of going on the out, and if you don't, the only ball you leave him is a yellow on the bottom.
Correct.
Rail. That's came out nicer than he thought it would. Same shot's still there. It's a bit trickier to play now because the yellows come further out and you have more chance of leaving him on. Still got to be in that one.
I'd near be looking at flicking this one out somewhere and trying to get the white up the top. Depends on the angle, but that red is no good there. It is just no good.
No.
This is not bad. This is not too bad.
And see, because that yellow's flicked out, it sort of ruined the shot.
Yeah, he has left him. So you can just drop this in dead weight, just come back up, and he's still got the same Lincoln ball. So,
and if he had played the shot before, he wouldn't have been able to hit this yellow.
Yeah, that's right. So he's in a world of hurt.
Yeah,
a world of hurt here because Zane's just slowly. These balls are just getting set up. Like obviously he's been having a go at them, but like he's promoting them towards the hole. So
I'm not trying to take the top ones here. I'm thinking of playing a big double up into the corner.
You got to do something because you're going to lose.
Because even if you take the top one, you still have to try work your way down the bottom.
And that red's just cooked down there, isn't it? So all right, so he's got to play. He's kind of taken his. Not that it matters, but he's got to play his ball that was to the centre down underneath this other yellow now. So he's just going to have to use a different ball to get up to the black now. But it's a pretty big hole, so he should be pretty right here. I feel like you play that a bit firmer. Like make sure of it. So sort of punch it, make sure.
Yeah.
But that's all right. That's fine. He's still got this red down here. He's
just going to pot a couple balls here.
Yeah.
And try and figure it out as he goes.
I just don't like it.
Well, even here, you could try and clip that red if there's enough and leave it tucked up behind it. It's a bit tricky shot because I think the red's too far off the cushion.
I'd be very surprised if he does not get these now. I'd be very surprised.
Yeah.
Which one's he taking to get up to his black? I think maybe once he takes this one, he might have to go. I was probably going to say that one that he's going to play now, but
I'd be playing left and just making sure the white comes out enough.
Just leave yourself an angle.
Yeah, Yeah. And the black goes into the other centre.
Yeah, he should be.
So he's just going to make sure it comes out past the red.
So he comes up the right side of the black now, and he's got a decent area to land in. As long as he just makes sure he gets up past the centre pocket, he's either got it to the left centre or bottom left.
The cut on this yellow, I think you only have to play it at pocket pace, and the white should travel up.
Yeah, he should be fine here.
Yeah, that's
pocket
just
pace.
perfect. And he's even safe.
Like I said, even if you overrun it, you've got it to the bottom left. So actually perfect. So
it's dead straight. Dead straight. I'd like
to just get down and cue it. Just get down and cue it.
Yeah, he's a good cueist. I'd back him to get it. Yeah. Just back himself. Yeah, that's a lovely shot. A lovely shot.
It's a good shot. Good shot. Good finish. They won't lose from here now.
No.
They will not lose from here now.
And
I have actually said this before about a team, and they come back and won. So I don't want to jinx them, but I don't think they lose from here.
No. And now we've got the Hill game on the back screen. If we've got time to move all the cameras on the other side and computers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, there, Stallion.
Yeah.
Was it 15, 11? One more, is it?
One more, mate. One more.
Is that your drink?
That one? Yeah. Yep. Oh, cheers, man. This is it. This is the best thing about being the Golden Tonsils of Tasmania. Everyone wants to buy your beer, so it's quite rewarding.
Lovely. I think I'm on my third or fourth Coke, which is pretty good.
Yeah, you've put a few cans of Coke away now, mate. So oh, here we go. We got the rematch. Oh, Rexy and Kearnsy. Yeah, rematch. Here we go. This is what we want to see.
Oh, this is a big frame.
This is going to be a big frame, this one. Oh, so Salty's just zoomed in there to the back table, so...
Yeah, it'd be good to see the Warriors win the back frame so we can have the final.
All right, so he's landed nicely. He's got... Hard to see, but he might be able to just run straight through this yellow and take the black to the top right. Looks pretty straight, so... See how he plays this. I think he can play this straight through on the back table here, Joey.
Yeah.
Just run straight through.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect, to be honest. That's not good.
He's not good, stiff.
He had to get through it. Even if you know you're running into the red, make sure you get through it so you're not killing over the top. That's not a good leave, but he might still get it.
Watch your white.
Oh, okay, this is his chance here.
Still don't like it.
Bottom right, middle.
Yeah.
He's
just got to drop these in.
This is nearly his black ball shot here, isn't it? Like, he's got it.
He's landing on the cushion then.
Yeah, he hasn't left it too well, but we've got Rexy on the yellows here, mate. He's looking pretty good too. Like, these all link all right, actually.
Yeah, yellows look really nice.
I'm taking this rail ball first, but
he's missed the red.
He's missed the red, and Max, I don't think he'll miss this black. I really don't think he will. Rightio, so Rex is on and out here. So he's going to deal with these top three by the looks of it, and then leave these two bottom ones to link for the black. Oh no, he's going to take it first. You could go either way, so that's fine. Max has got the black, so he's brought a frame back.
Oh, this is good
Rex
to see.
has played that really well, so he's got a nice angle. He can just get up and play these last three yellows now.
And if he gets these, he's just got to make sure on his last yellow. Last yellow would be the middle ball, and he's got to
middle left. Is that your last ball or middle
right? Just the
right?
ball in the middle of the table. trying to make sure getting as straight on it as possible. I don't think it passes into the middle.
I reckon he can just drop it in, but I don't know. Doesn't look like he's on this one in the centre, mate.
No, I don't think he can. He cut the yellow in behind it on the left rail.
Don't believe so. Geez, it must be tight. Must be tight past that.
It's going to be close. He's played the turnover shot. I think that's one of the first ones I've seen today. But there's no real benefit.
It doesn't do anything, to be honest. So
no, just opens the balls up more for Kearns.
Kearns. So he's actually stunned off that ball, whereas you probably just need to top through it and get yourself back up the table. Like,
I just don't think he's put much time in, thought in that.
So top right, you play the. He's going to play it at the centre. That's a weird shot, but I would play it top right, then the top left, then the middle, then the black. But you could go either way. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, as long as he gives himself a little bit of angle for the top left ball like that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously he had a big enough gap. I don't know. It's preference, but I think top right. There's no danger of hitting one of the reds. Do you know what I mean? So
and
it's still fine.
Eliminate them.
Still fine,
completely.
He's still going to make them in the right order.
He's just going to make sure this looks harder than it looks on the live stream, and the white probably come out a little bit more.
He should be fine here. Just play this at a nice pace. Just come back out, then you drop the centre one in, and
he's played that well.
Smart just drops this in, then he's got the black, and he's like I said before, he's very steady potter. So. I don't think he misses these balls, to be honest. So this should be it here on the Div 1 side. And I reckon you'll hear a pretty loud shout from the Black Stallion, mate. They'll be pretty pumped about this one. Just nice and controlled, just a little drop in.
Yeah, doesn't have to do anything with the white.
Got to do nothing. Just don't do the premature fist pump, mate. And this should definitely be it here, so you're about to hear a bit of rowdiness here. And Black Stallion have won the Div 1 Grand Final, 16-12. They just got that jump, didn't they? They just sort of got that momentum back.
It was after that 2-0 lead towards the end of the racing, sort of
got them back up and about, and
the Warriors needed to keep them 0-0, sort of, and they just let them get too far in front.
Yeah. So Div 2, what do we got here? Black Stallion just won another one, so they're on the hill as well. So Div 2, Black Stallion on the hill. Can't see them losing either, so she's going to be a massive party at the Black Stallion tonight, I'll tell you right now.
Going to go off.
Mate, these boys are going to be up and about. They'll be partying hard. So, good on them. Be good to see, both sides can do it, so, we may as well stick around and commentate these last...
Right in front.
I can't see Retreat making their way back, but you never know. So,
is this a last frame being played now for the Division 2?
Yeah.
They're not playing on the main live stream, or just happy playing on the.
I'm not sure what they're doing here, unless they're making. No, they wouldn't be making changes, would they?
No.
Don't know, they must be just sorting out their players or something, so. Alright, I'm going to go to the toilet. Yep.
Some pretty big shots being played today. Some pretty consistent, good 8 ball. It's been good to watch, good to commentate. First time commentating with staff. Enjoyed it. Been pretty enjoyable. Last frame being played now, or possibly last frame. They're on the hill. Black Stallion on the hill to win both divisions. Be really good to see. It's a good split. Really nicely timed. He's made a ball. From what I can see, yellows are probably the ball for me. Bit too much work to do with the reds. Bit more open on yellows. Oh, that's a massive shot. He's just pulled an absolute massive shot. You should have seen the shot they've just played. Staffy's played a ball off a rail onto a red up into a corner pocket. And this is off the break. He's only got...
He's on the... He's
yellows.
going ballistic on the yellows over here. So
this is massive.
He's just potting everything, and we'll see what he does here. See yourselves.
I want to see him pot this yellow.
Tell you what, he might, way he's potting, he might just double it in.
He's hit the red.
Oh, so he's played a foul there. So, all right. So that's 2 on the reds. So this is for the win here for Black Stallion. Like if he gets these reds,
He does have ball in hand.
no. World rules this one. So
I forgot about that.
Yeah, world rules. So no. He's not foul circuit or anything, so he's just got to play him from where he is.
He's potted that.
It's a good opener. So
two shots. Most of the reds are quite open. I can't see any problems here. Rolling
just drops this in the centre and plays down. Okay, I would have played a bit harder and come down from the rail ball, but that's all right. That's fine. He can still play it.
And still take it. Been 2 shots. He's got shot to back himself.
Yeah, that's right.
And go for outside.
Good shot.
Doesn't have to worry about.
Now he just takes us up top. He can cut it in the centre and go up the top for his other red.
Yeah.
Like he's got multiple options, so he should be pretty fine here with 2.
Oh,
how's he played this? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. You just drop this in and then play your rail ball.
Yeah, playing the cannon here.
Even the cannon doesn't matter. Yeah. Plenty of options.
Yeah.
See how he goes
played
here.
the cannon.
And he's got another cannon. Perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Cannon, drop in, black at the centre. It's game over, mate. Black Stallion are partying hard tonight.
Yeah.
Woo!
Nice little
Oh,
out.
my God. That is great.
He's got lucky there.
Tell you
That
what,
second red didn't drop.
He's taken these reds really well.
This is some really good 8-ball being played.
Just a nice little drop in. Oh, he's come back to
going
the other middle.
That's massive.
Oh, he's unbelievable.
This is
I thought he could have just dropped that in for the other centre. This is for the win. Get in.
wow.
That's a great out.
They're on tonight.
That's a great finish. So Black Stallion, Div 1 and Div 2 champions. That was a great out. That was a good out.
Yeah.
Very well played. And I bet you that felt good to get that win and fame, mate. So
That'd be massive. And that was by quite a bit. 15-9, 16-9.
They won
was a
pretty
good
comfortably in the end. Well done to Retreat. I think they're a new team this season, so well done, guys, for making the final. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and once again, well done to the winners. Cheers, Joey, for joining me on the commentary, mate.
Happy to be here.
Awesome night, and we'll put the mics down and we'll let everyone celebrate. So thanks, guys. Cheers.